Cask Strength whiskey. Here we go. We've got a nice tasting going on tonight. Got some usual suspects in the house, and we have some new victims in the house. So we're all looking forward to getting into it, getting with you. I notice Dave is tuning in all the way from Malta. Thanks for dropping by, Dave. You look like you're the only one in there at the minute. So yeah, Cask Strength. We're going to whiz through some six of them, six different ones, kind of from Arran to Lochlea to kind of Benromach to where are we? Bunnahabhain. So yeah, there's a few bits and bobs going in. Another nice stream planned tonight. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Hopefully, where are we? Oh, there's Gav. How you doing, Gav? Nice to see you, big man. You might enjoy this, Gav. There's a wee bit of Cadenhead's coming up, so strap yourself in, pour yourself a dram, mate, and let's get rocking and rolling. Andrew J's popped in. How you doing, Andrew? Let me get ready. Gavin, yeah, Andrew's in. Oh, Gary's in. How you doing, Gary? Time is it over in your neck of the woods, mate? California, I think, if I'm right. And there we got the big lads in. Frank, nice to see you, Frank. I don't know how well this will go down with you tonight, Frank. I think there's a wee mixed bag going on in here. There's a few bits of sherry going on, mate. So I don't know, but if you can hang in there, mate, that would be great. Great to see you as usual, mate. Oh, you're always there all the time. Christian Jensen. I don't know if that's a new name. Forgive me, Christian, if it's not. Um, I think it is California. Yeah, all the way over there. So yeah, we've got some interesting whiskies to dive into. So yeah, looking forward to it. Cask Strength. So we're going big. I need to be careful that I don't kind of get too carried away and I don't enjoy these too much and end up pished. So that's I'm sure the guys in the chat will keep me straight and keep me level. Couple of Lochlea experts in the chat here in the stream as well, so they'll be able to talk us through all these this Lochlea we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to tackle some big ones. There's a big bad boy at the end, so yes, can't wait. No worries about the sherry as long as it's not in my glass. Ah, yeah, no, I've got you, Frank. I hear you, Frank. I hear every word. Um, I'm going to try and Frank, are you going to Glasgow in November? What do you think I should do, guys? I think I should try my best to evangelise Frank and get Frank into some sherry here. What do you think? Yeah, how long do you think it'll take him to tell me to do one? But yeah, so guys, I'm going without any further ado. Hope for a nice night ahead. Hope you can stay as long as you can. Strap yourself in, pour yourself some nice whiskey. Let us know what you're drinking, guys. Let us know what Dave's drinking over there in Malta, whether he's on some scotch and took some stuff with him or he's on the local stuff. But yeah, so let me get ready of that and I'll start bringing some of I'll bring the kind of regulars in. There's Paul. How you doing, Paul?
Hello. Yeah, all
Yeah.
good, all good. Looking forward to this.
Let's get down there and get gone south of the border here, man. We're heading down to London town. There's Andrew. All right, fella. And let's get the two newbies in. So there's David. And
Hi, folks.
there's Mark. All right,
Hi,
guys.
folks.
How yous looking? How yous all looking great? Yous are all sounding great. Yous are all ready for this piece of magic that we have here. Oh, Frank's definitely going to be in Glasgow. What do you think, Andrew? Do you think I can get him on the sherry? What do you think?
You may need some resistance, but after enough grams, maybe you'll explore.
Or would I have more chance getting him on some wine finish or something? Get him on a wine cask or something like that. Yeah, what do you think?
I think that also counts as great pollution.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, no. I'll catch up with you there, Frank. Nice to, I'm going to look forward to catching up with you. I'll share a dram with you. Peathead, what we got here? He's just poured Mannock Moor, Claxton, bourbon matured. Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? And there, Dave's took a bottle of Orchard House with him to Malta, eh? That's a nice
wee summer dram
for Malta.
Yeah,
That's a nice dram for over there, mate. Don't think you can go far wrong with that. Right, guys, let's tackle the first one, right? So we're going to go to, where are we? The Isle of Arran. This is a distillery that is a fond place in my heart. I did tell the guys a wee bit of the story. I'm sure I've told everybody the story before, so I won't bore you again with the same story. But yes, this is one of my favourite distilleries. Not done much with them for a wee while. I don't know whether they've kind of switched off. I don't know what's going on there. Don't know whether lag is kind of necking in and taking a wee bit of the limelight. Don't see nothing new coming from Arran either. I just think it seems to be the old kind of core range. Anybody know if anything new has been pondering around from Arran?
All I saw was a single cask release when I was at Whiskey Fringe earlier this month. But yeah, not much else. It's pretty much just the core range. Yeah, it's nice to see the 18 back.
Yeah, so this is the James McTaggart 12. I'm not too sure at the time. James McTaggart was the master distiller at Arran, and this was to commemorate his 12th anniversary. He did do a 10-year one as well, which is the Master of Distilling 1. This is Master of Distilling 2. And it was 12,000 bottles, 51.8% ABV, and it's finished in Palo Cortado. So, yeah, so there's a wee bit of Palo Cortado going on here. I've picked up probably over the last 18 months, I've been doing a few Palo Cortados. It seems to be a wee bit more seems to be more bottling seems to be coming out in it at the minute. So I don't know if it's what's happening there, whether everybody's jumping on the bandwagon and filling it up. There you go. Frank's got his grape pollution going on again, man. Look, there we go. Nice to see you, Frank. Nice to see you. You're still firing it out there. So what are you thinking of this one, guys? What are you getting on the nose? Who's getting anything? Well, David, he's just fired straight into it.
The nose had had long enough on it.
Have you? I get it. Really,
tropical
really
flavours. I'm getting a tropical smell.
Yeah, it's definitely tropical. Arran's a big tropical. The distillate's definitely got a big tropical vibe. If you go through that Arran 10, it's just a tropical bomb, man.
Yeah, it's I get the sherry on it. It's maybe a bit drier, but definitely not overwhelming the distillate, which is nice.
Yeah,
Arran's. Yeah, you don't want to cover up Arran.
No, and I think you're right with the dryness. I think you'll pick up more of the dry when you taste it.
What strength is it? What did you say?
51.8. Cask Strength.
Bit of white pepper.
I think the more I think if you hold it in your mouth a wee bit longer, I think you'll really get the pepper notes, a real spicy vibe. The more you hold it, and then as you send it over, you'll really feel the spice. So yeah, for me, it's all about fruit and it's all about spice, and then that dry sherry things all over it. I got it a wee bit musty and a wee bit dusty. It wasn't all a bit fruit on the nose, but it was that fruity. But I had that kind of dusty, musty kind of thing as well going on. Yeah, let's have a wee sip of this one. I've been looking forward to this. I don't know if you can see it, but my mouth is running and I've not even sipped it yet. I'm just kind of ready to dive in.
It's really interesting. Is there such thing as a dry sherry bomb? It's a lot more sherry on the palate than there was for me on the nose, but it's not the Christmas cake. It's a completely different beast.
No, this is spectacular for me, man. That's why I stocked up. Guys, this bottle's not available anymore, right? But if you search around the auctions, it pops up quite regularly in the auction. And I think, as we all know, the auctions at the minute are taking a wee bit of a kicking. So you're picking up all these beautiful bottles now. But I'd say if you can get this in the 60 quid mark, then I'd pick it up around about the 60 quid mark. As I say, I've picked a couple up quite recently again. I could be forced to go to 70 for it, but
it's certainly got a bit more legs than I would normally expect from an Arran. It's got something different about it from what you'd normally expect from an Arran.
I think this was a special bottling for the Master Blender. I think this is because it's to commemorate something for him. It's to commemorate his 12 years at Arran, and I think he's picked some. He's done a masterpiece with this one, man. I'm a big fan of it. I actually contemplated put it further down the lineup, and then I thought, no, let's go in big, man, because the 51.8, it's not the biggest of the night, so. But yeah, it has that dry, fruity,
lovely whiskey.
I think, Frank, the Palo Catado's in the same ballpark as the Fino and the Amontillado, but I think this is wonderful, man. I'm actually lost my words, guys. I don't know what you say next, man.
That'll be a first.
I drink it's awesome. I need a drop of that Arran. It hangs around forever.
Yeah, it's got quite the finish on it. It's like, for me, it's like some sort of those golden sultanas, and then also like roasted peanuts, and it's a bit yeasty as well.
Yeah, nutty. I think it's got it all. I think it's nutty, it's fruity, because I'm pretty sure this. It doesn't say anything on this a bit, but I'm sure it's bourbon. But it says here 100% finished in Palo Citado sherry casks.
So I found an old review I wrote of this when I must have got it from someone else as well. I had 10 years. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if this is true. It says 10 years in ex sherry cask, maybe refill, then 2-year finish in Palo Citado.
I don't understand what the 100% Palo Citado means, but 100% finished in Palo Citado. So it's like the whole lot's been dumped into Palo Citado cask, but yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
But yeah, oh no.
A good start,
lads. How's that for a start, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, no arguing with this.
I was contemplating, because I know when we're going to, guys, at the end, we're going to put them into an order. So I was contemplating, what I didn't want to do was put this in early and think, oh, this is to get everybody ready for the other stuff coming up. This is going to hold its own the whole way through this, man. You better cleanse your palate quite a bit to get rid of that Palo Citado out of there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is yeasty, Andrew. It's got that nice yeasty. You think Frank would like this? I think this is the one to get Frank onto.
Yes.
I think Frank's pretty devoted to expert, but it's definitely not. It's yeah. I mean, I think this is balanced. This is quite balanced, but I guess it's just down to.
I think Ian's dropped in. How you doing, Ian? Tried off tonight, so he did. But he's pops in.
Has anyone added water to it?
Yeah. I think just a wee bit. I love it at the 51.8, I must admit, but
yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, I kind of don't want to, but I'm curious.
That's right on my spot, that. But I will pop a little bit in just to.
You just get more fruit with it, more tropical fruits again.
You see it congealing there as soon as it hits it. There we Gav Shugle, man. Are we not doing a Gav Shugle?
Yeah.
Gav, it's all right. Gav's probably nodded off by now anyway.
Yeah. It's got such a nice texture too.
Okay, I'm going to ask the question, Matt. Oh, yeah, what's Frank saying? Indeed, is somewhat in the same ballpark, not as oxidized or Olorosa matured as Olorosa Fino. And yeah, no, it's something to do with that. Oh, me no great.
For somebody who hates grape pollution, he knows a lot about it. I guess it's a case of knowing one's enemy.
I know he does, yeah. I think it's something to do with that oxidization in the Palo Cortado. I think something releases in it and it creates this Palo Cortado effect, rather than it be a full-on Amontillado or a full-on Fino. I think it's in the same family and the same kind of siblings as thing. Oh, no, Gav's still awake, mate. How's the Shugle gone, Gav? You like the Shugle? There we go. The Flying USA 303. My Bart, how you doing, mate? Long time no see. How you keeping? What you drinking? That water does make it, you're right, Paul, it does make it more tropical. Have I lost Paul?
Yeah, it seems to have gone.
Let me see if maybe I've kicked him out by mistake. Oh no, he's reconnecting, I think. There he is. Must have been saying something to his missus there off camera. I want to go off camera to see it, man. So, how you doing, mate?
Issues again.
No, you're right, Paul. It does go much more kind of pineapple-y and with the water. Peachy, pineapple-y. I think the water turns it from a spice bomb into a fruit bomb, I think.
I didn't find this to be as spicy as one of the drams that's coming up, but
have you tried them already?
There's no way I could drink all this in one sitting.
All right, have you been doing a wee bit of research?
I'm always prepared.
Looks like Gav's heading to Campbelltown next week. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Some of the lads are going up to Campbelltown. I'll be away in Egypt at the time.
Egypt? Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to Egypt next week. Okay, let's if we're all finished with that one, what did you think of that one, Mark? How did you get on with it? You liked it?
Yeah, really liked it. Yeah, I get what you're saying with the kind of dryness, and it seems a wee bit more savoury than like an Oloroso finish or something like that. But I think that makes it more drinkable almost, rather than being too sweet. You know.
Dangerous. Dangerous dram, mate.
Yeah,
dangerous
definitely.
Dram. I can see Dave enjoyed that one. Dave was right into that. First chance he got, I was going down the hatch, wasn't Dave?
I like Arran's. I must admit, that's not my favourite Arran, though, I've tasted.
No? Okay. Name me one that's better than that, Dave. Just to keep me interested.
Yeah, well, just the core range. The core range, that's obviously a special. And I found that a wee bit...
I've had a better one.
Right, I gathered from the audience that it was getting thumbs up totally, but I don't know. I just found it a wee bit different. I've still got some there, so I'll obviously go back to it at a different time. But I just found it had a lot more legs, and I didn't find the aftertaste sticking with it. I just wasn't on the same page as everyone else for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. No worries, mate.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, a bad whiskey for me gets 6 out of 10, and that probably gets 7 out of 10. So it's not like I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, wow. I've got my work cut out here, Andrew. I've got my work cut out here with David. Okay,
I've never tasted one that gets below half marks, that's for sure.
You won't get one here below half marks, man. But anyway, let's dive on to the next one. Let's see how this one does. So this one is it's an old particular. Windy Bottling, Douglas Lang. And it's part of their Midnight series. This is a single cask. Speyburn 15. 55.4 ABV. Again, finished in sherry, man. But it does say on here, finished 15 glorious years. So, yeah. I'll be interested to see how you got on with this one. Natural Cask Strength. There's a reference, any geeks out there, it's DL 15573 reference number. But yeah.
I was intrigued by this because I have an unopened bottle of it.
You have it? Oh, right, okay. This will decide whether you should open it or not, or save it for a rainy day. How you doing, Tim? Nice to see you, buddy. What you drinking, Tim?
Get some gingerbread.
Yeah. I was getting some toffee.
Bang on, mate. Bang on. Bit of raisin, bit of currant.
So this is the one that when I was trying them before that I found quite it was quite a kick at the start. I think it calms down into something really interesting, yeah. but yeah, it starts. It's a bit jarring to start with.
Is there a thing like mushy bananas?
I get a bit of green banana on the nose, but the palate it's like a bit salty almost. It has get some sour raspberry, some ginger.
Yeah, definitely for me, it's definitely full of ginger, full of chili. You're right, it is. This is probably going to be the spiciest one tonight, I think.
Do all of you have a lot of experience with Speyburn? Because it's one of these that became kind of in vogue with the geeks a few years ago. I think it's mostly Roy Duff.
No, I think it's the behind me. I think I've got a few up there. I think I've got the 15, the core 15, and I've got the 8. I filled my boots with. So do you fill your boots with Somerton, Paul? I picked up 3 of them 18s at Somerton, man. So I think there's 3 of them up there.
The 18 was a good price for Somerton.
Did it 60 quid or something? Wasn't it 60 quid?
Yeah, 60 now. Yeah, it was 50, but 60 now.
Oh, but I think when I picked these up, I think I got them for 60. I think you could buy them again.
Yeah.
When I picked a couple extra ones up, and I think I got them for about 60 as well. So.
I've
got a few Speyburns, Andrew. I've got a few single cask Speyburns. I think what was the other one I've got? I think I've got an Aberdeen whiskey shop bottled for them, which is a single cask 15. I've got a few. I think I've heard the rumours in the grapevine they were going to drop it back to 43%. I think the 15 and the 18 are not doing. They're leaving them as they are, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, that's I mean, that's great if so, because that was a real thing.
I don't think they're going to touch them. I think there was a bit of an outcry, and did Roy send a letter or something? I think Roy sent something, didn't he?
Yeah, it was petition. Well, hey, I mean, maybe that made a difference. It's that's great if so, because it was a real pity. I don't know why you do that.
Yeah, no, I think I've got a lad up there in Speyside, and he's been speaking to somebody at the distillery, and I think they've said they're going to leave it as they are. Frank, that reference is DL15573. DL15573. I think is that the code you were looking at? I think it was just a wee March 2007. It was distilled. It was bottled in March 2022. I think that's all the info that's on it. Natural colour, non-chill filtered, natural cask strength, and it's 241 bottles of it. Yeah, all particular. I think that's the tube there, Frank. Part of a midnight series. Yeah, that's it. Code should be there, I think.
Yeah, got a bottle of that unopened as well, so I think it'll be getting opened after this.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to hold on to this one.
Nice.
It's interesting. We're starting out with two sherry drams that I don't think have your stereotypical sherry profile, and I like them both, but it's was that intentional, Alan?
Maybe I just got lucky there, Andrew. I think no, I thought I wanted to. I knew I've spent some time with most of these, and I thought they would just be nice as a lineup. But where I was kind of conflicted is what kind of order to put them in. So I thought I'd put these two side by side, and then I think I've got the next two, which is the Benromach and the Lochlea. I think they're big hitters. So I've got them side by side, and then I think we'll finish on a bit of that sherry, big sherry bombs on the end. So that's the kind of how the thought process was with them. But I thought it'd be interesting as a side by side. I thought it'd be. And what I wanted to do is make it tough for you to try and pick a winner, But then I threw that out the window when I put the big bad boy on the end. Some of you might hate it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go down a treat, man. It's really perfumed as well, and it's got a real kind of perfumey nose on it.
I was getting kind of toffee on the nose. Might be the only one, but I was getting kind of toffee in the nose and that kind of.
Yeah, gingerbread. So amount of notes I got here: gingerbread, toffee, bit of currant.
It's interesting now that the spiciness is past. I'm getting a lot more toffee and just sort of sweetness on it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be opening
my bottle. Of them whiskies, when you get one of them whiskies, when you keep nosing it and you can't seem to bring yourself to sip on it because it's just that nice on the nose.
Yeah.
I don't want to get disappointed now when I sip it. Oh, there's how you doing, Michael? Nice to see you, mate. What are you drinking, Michael? Let me try this, taste this now, man. Let me have a taste. Considering that's 55.4 as well, isn't it? That's so easy to sip, man, isn't it?
It's hard to believe that the Arran one was 51 and that's 55. I would have swapped them round the other way. This just goes down so easy.
Morning, Nick. How you doing, mate? Off to work? Wow, tough time, tough life in New Zealand, isn't it? Eh? He's off to work. No, I hope you catch up on the replay, Nick. That'd be great, pal. Yeah, have a good one.
You say, do we know what sherry this was in?
It's a sherry bot. It just says sherry bot. It doesn't give you much more than that. Let me.
It's got an Oloroso feel to it.
I was going to say Oloroso if I was put in the spot. Normally that's when they don't declare it. That's normally it.
I think Frank's been checking it out on Whiskey Base, so he might have a wee bit more info on us, and if it tells us what kind of sherry it's in, but it just says finished in a sherry bot.
Yeah. How long did it say? How long in the sherry?
No, it just says finished. Maybe any time on it.
From the color, it seems like it would either be a relatively short finish or a finish and refill.
Yeah, and it's in a butt as well. So what is that? 500 litres or something. So it's it's really just touching it, isn't it?
Oh, but there's only 241 bottles, man. Do this. Unless they didn't do all of it.
Unless they just half filled the butt.
Unless they've took some of it and left some more of it. This is where you might find out that it ends up in some of the other single cask bottlings for somebody else. So
you know, get suspicious.
Nice.
Again, though, I don't think the sherry is overpowering it.
No.
Try a wee bit of water in this one. Yeah, just for the new guys, just keep a wee note of your kind of order. When we get to the end, probably going to try and put them in your least favourite to favourite, and hopefully we can try and sort out a winner on the night. Whiskey Base only says sherry. And it's just sherry, most likely is Oloroso. Michael said he's having nothing, but he's having a few days off. Is that a few days off whiskey, or is it just a few days off work? I'm presuming it's a few days off whiskey. What did he feel like, Michael? What did them days feel like? Oh, we've got a big one coming up next, boys. I think we can hand this one over to David and Mark, and they can take over for here, I think.
Absolutely no pressure.
You see, you've tried this one as well, Paul.
Yeah.
Cask Strength Lochlea.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few Lochlea tastings.
I think if I'm being honest, I think I preferred the batch 2 of it. I think that was a wee bit more. That was the sherry one, wasn't it?
As I say, I'd only tried it once, and it was at a festival, so I don't have much a recollection of it, like, you know, so I'll need to see how it is this time.
I thought you were an expert. I thought you were a Lochlea expert, man. Yeah. I thought that's why we brought you on tonight. I thought you were going to be an expert. You know.
Not at all.
Listen, after a few whiskies, we're all experts. It's fine.
Mind you, if I was indulging, I'd be either on the Thompson, Cadenhead, Living Mystery Malt. Okay. I think that Cadenhead went down well on the Mystery Malt, I think.
Was that the second set?
Say again?
Or was that the first or the second set?
I missed that part. Say that again, mate.
No, was like the 11-year-old Kalila the first?
I think it's the second. I think it's the second one. I think it's the second one.
I see you've
I
got
just
3
seen an
bottles
email
at your
that-
back. Do you know what they are? Have you opened them?
Yeah, I have the what's the word I'm looking for? I had a red wine one, didn't I? What was the red wine? Altmore 16 red
Right.
wine finish. I've got a Kalila 9, not a Kalila 9, Clyde 9, and I got the Dornoch 5. That worked out perfect. I don't know if you caught the last session, David. We had Simon on from Thompson Brothers.
All right. I'll
We done
go
a
back and
Thompson.
watch
We
it.
did a Thompson brother lineup, and he came on, and we did that mystery malt blind. So we had 6 Thompson brother mystery malt, 6 Thompson brother bottlings, and we did the other one blind, and it couldn't have worked out any better. It's as if I'd planned it that way, wasn't it? It looked like I'd planned it, but it was just one of it. It just came right out, you know. So yeah, big hats off to your man. He spent a couple of hours with us, gave us some great info, told us all about the plans and all that. So it was nice having him in. So I'm going to try and do a couple more of them guys. I've got a couple of little plans in mind that I'm going to try and do solo lives, but I'm going to try and invite somebody in from whether it be a distillery, whether it be an independent bottler, whether it be whatever. So I've got a couple of things in the pipeline that I'm currently working on. Hope to still do these with you guys if you're still up for joining us. But I thought I'd do a couple maybe that I've got some whiskies that it'd be interesting to hear more about them from the makers. So that'd be quite interesting.
That was fascinating with Simon the last time.
Yeah, no,
so
really,
good.
really cool, man. Series 2 it was. Nico saying it's Series 2. Yeah, there's been some good. I've seen some good reviews on that, Michael.
The
Yeah,
only
well,
problem was that after Series 1, the word got out, and Series 2, unless you were online within a second of it being released, they were gone. I was working, and when I finished work and logged on, nothing, all gone.
They've got quite a lot for the next one. Is it not like 5,000 for the next one?
That they're being bottled as we speak.
All right, I'll be ready.
They're being bottled as we speak. I don't know if you watched David, but it got released on I think it was the 8th of August at 10 o'clock. I put my review out at 10:05 just to make sure it was out, you know. So I kind of got a wee chance to pick him up early, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get to do that again.
Yeah, the whiskey mafia strikes again.
It's nice to be nice, you see. So I buy a lot of them. So it's I think they look after us up there. But yeah, no, I think I've seen an email today. They're bottling the batch 3 as we speak. Batch 4 is California only. So Gary's there. Gary, I think there's a mystery malt coming to California especially for California, and that'll be a redacted brew. I don't know how they're going to. It'll probably just be a mystery malt, but it'll come under the redacted brew labeling because they haven't got the rights to put Thompson Brothers in America. So yeah. So how was that one? Was that guy that good? Was that a good one?
Yeah, good as well.
How can I keep these going, Andrew? How can I keep these tastings coming like this, man?
Well,
so many great whiskies. It's not.
My worry when I saw this lineup was the state I'm going to be in tomorrow at work.
The saying goes, so many whiskies in so little time.
Wow. I'd get a wee bit spicier with some water in it.
It did, didn't it?
It's getting spicier with water in it. Well, and that's quite dry. A wee bit of dry on that as well. A wee bit of dry finish on that as well. Oh, is that gone minty? Am I getting a bit of mint there somewhere? Or am I just losing the plot? That tasted a wee bit minty there. Wow. What do you think? Licorice, minty, finish. Wow. Okay. Drum roll. This is what you have all been. This is what you have all been waiting for. You've all been waiting for the Ayrshire masterpiece. Notice they've changed the core range, guys. Any idea what's happened there? What's the script with that? Changed the core range to what would it called now? I've only seen it.
Well, they're not doing harvest and plough and.
Tell you what they are.
It looks very similar to their previous range, but they've changed a few of their names and stuff, haven't they?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
Let's have a look. One of the lads has just bought a load of them.
Robert Graham's doing a tasting in Glasgow in a couple of weeks' time. So
they're called the single estate. They're called now. Dark Briar. That's matured in Oloroso PX and port casks. They're all 46% ABV. You've got Orchard and Oak, which again 46. That's matured in New Bourbon, New Oak, and Calvados casks. That one. And the last one is the peaty one, I think. That's the Smoke Without Fire. Frank will love this, man. Matured in ex-peated and red wine casks.
No,
that's going to be on new. That's the new core range for Lochlea. I don't think Frank will be diving down to sign up to Lochlea, will he?
So they're not doing the ploughing and the harvest and the sowing. They're not doing that range anymore. That's gone.
Yes, this is the new core range. I think this is the new core range. This.
Well,
Maybe it's not. I've only seen it briefly, guys. But yeah, I think the harvest and the harvest. What was the first one? Yeah. I think they've changed them to these. How you doing, Kieran? Listen, I hope you're doing well, guys. I think Kieran's is a wee bit poorly at the minute, guys. I don't know if I caught, but I posted something on Facebook. I think Kieran's got a GoFundMe going at the minute. He's got bad heart issues at the minute, guys. So if you get a chance to, if you're on Facebook or anything like that, or I'll try and pop a link somewhere if I can. But if you can have a wee look, and if anything you can do, guys, anybody that's watching, I think he has to travel to London, I think, to have some sort of heart operation, I think. So I think they're having a wee bit tough at the minute. He can't work, his missus can't work. So I think he's got a GoFundMe at the minute. So I'll try and see if I can pop a link somewhere, Kieran.
We'll get that shared. Kieran, all the best, pal.
Yeah, cheers, Kieran.
Let's have a wee tour. I'll just finish this Speyburn 15 off to Kieran. Yeah. I think he's up there in Aberdeen, I think. Somewhere towards Aberdeen. Frank's off for a mosquito hunt. Gary's got redacted bros in America. Oh, Ted, how you doing, Ted? Nice to see you, mate. you're all, doesn't matter if you're late or not, mate. You're welcome to come in anytime. I'm late, cooking some ribs, and they needed my attention. SMWS 15-year-old Stratila in a glass. Perfect, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your support on Patreon as well, Ted.
Good mixture. Ribs and Stratila. Good mixture.
Stratila is underestimated.
Mixture.
I hope he's not cooking them ribs in that 15-year-old Stratila. Yeah.
Dipping them in.
Norway, James. Hello from Norway. Question: why you prefer whiskey to cognac? Who prefers whiskey to cognac? Oh, I don't know. I think I prefer whiskey to cognac, man.
Mm.
Oh. I think there's just a wee bit more variety in whiskey. Well, I may be wrong in cognac. There may be loads of cognac, but the road I've never went down. Any of you guys went down the cognac road?
No, I mean, I've explored some Armagnac, but it's one of those things where if I had infinite money and infinite livers, maybe I would explore more. But
Armagnac's interesting, but yeah.
I've had a couple of nice whiskies in Armagnac. I've done I think the one that comes to mind is the Craig Elegate in Armagnac.
Yeah.
That was really nice as well, man.
The cognac finished one for Glasgow was good as well.
Cashew.
That was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look, he's just replied to you there, Andrew. Variety and liver conversation. Nice to have you in Norway, James. What you drinking? What you got in your glass? Have you got whiskey or have you got cognac? I think this is probably going to be up. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm thinking that was too much.
I'm just laughing at Frank's answer. It's
I've just missed him. There we go. Let's find Frank. Where is he? Frank. Sounds like great. No for me. I think this smells a wee bit more up Frank's road, isn't it? I know there's a wee bit of Oloroso on it. I don't think there's a lot of Oloroso in this.
There's certainly a smoky smell on it, isn't there?
Yeah.
This is first fill bourbon barrels in Oloroso sherry.
If you hadn't told me there was sherry in this, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's a lot. Of sherry in it. First fill bourbon and Oloroso sherry casks. 60.1% ABV, man. This is going to be the biggest one of the night, ABV wise.
I'm just impressed that this, like, when you see something that's fairly young, 60%, I was expecting this to blow my head off, and it absolutely doesn't. It's surprisingly drinkable for being fairly young and being very strong. It's just very impressive what they're doing there.
Got a bit of citrus, bit of orange peel.
Yeah, I get ripe fruits. Lots of ripe fruits. Pears.
Yeah, I get pear,
ginger.
Pear.
Yeah.
Vanilla and spice.
I definitely get the smoke. The barbecue type.
I get kind of tobacco-y.
Yeah, maybe better. Better something, yeah. Definitely some ginger in there. That's nice.
I don't think it's smoke. I think it might be. Is it maybe a char or something going on with it? I don't know if it's a smoky thing. I think it might just be a charred barrel or something.
Not a de-char, re-char.
No, it's not a de-char, re-char. No, it's not. You don't fucking start complicating things, man.
Yeah.
I definitely get something sort of umami on this. I almost like sesame paste or something on the nose.
Can you explain that for everybody, please, Andrew?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know. Yeah. It's just something nutty, but not exactly. It's I don't know.
It's a dark sugar type thing.
Yeah, it's. Have any of you had Halva? Like the it's a sort of a Middle Eastern dessert. It's usually a block of, it's basically mashed up sesame made into a block of it's kind of like, it's a bit like fudge, but not exactly. Got a slightly grainy texture to it. My dad's family's Syrian. We grew up with a lot of that stuff. It's just one of these things that twigged a very specific memory. But yeah, on the palate, I don't get it on the palate.
Tarty, a bit tarty on the palate.
Mm. Yeah, it's sort of like, a lot of apple, plum, probably a slightly unripe plum.
Yeah, bags of citrus, man. Lots of fruit. I'm thinking orange, but is it orange?
Yeah, definitely orange. Yeah.
It's a long aftertaste.
Coffee, cereal. Again, it's a bit fudgy.
Yeah, toffee.
Yeah, no,
fudge.
you're right. 60.1. It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a young whiskey, it's not ridiculous.
Am I thinking this was a Somerton bottle and Paul? Did I get this for Somerton?
Yes. I think it was, yeah. Bottle. I think it was.
Yeah,
I certainly had. I'm sure that batch one was Somerton.
I think this is a Somerton bottle, man. Yeah. Now that I think about it. Because I'm just thinking where I would have bought this from. But what we got here? We're going to this Armagnac conversation going. We get great aged Armagnac here. It's cheaper than single malts. But I'm glad you followed that up there, Gary. Prefer single malt.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dave, whenever I feel I need a rest from whiskey, I always go for Armagnac.
That must be an age thing for Dave then, yeah.
I'm just struggling with I need a rest from whiskey. I'm just struggling with that statement.
I remember
where's that statement? Whoever missed there. I missed that.
I remember you said that rum was you could get a good price on it compared to comparably aged whiskey, but that's probably not the case anymore. I think Armagnac is where a lot of people have gone now for that. You get some crazy age statements for reasonable prices.
Doodle the drum. Doodle the drum. The best name on YouTube. What's this bunch of utter whiskey loonies I see here? Good evening. I mean, looks like a good evening already. Well, it's Cask Strength, my friend. It's Cask Strength stuff, so we're only kind of halfway through, so we'll see what's going on.
Is a question for Doodle the
What
Dram.
You drinking?
Well, I want to know if he's going to Peter Lee's 2 weeks tonight. I think
Arran,
it is.
Isn't it? Is that Arran? It's Arran, isn't it?
Yeah.
Arran Lane, isn't it? It's his night, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's Arnie working or something, isn't it?
Arnie Merkin, yeah.
He'll be there.
I'll be making my my debut there. So.
No. Have you not been through before? No.
I've not.
It's a nice little place, man. It's a nice little place. Peter will look after you. Who wins, Cask Strength or Whiskey Friend Strength? I don't know, man. Them shed nights. I'm glad I stopped them shed nights, man. Kieran's on the lemonade tonight. I hope you're well, big fella. Kieran, I've been struggling to find your link. I don't know if you can drop your link into the chat and then guys can have a look at it, and if they want to help out, that'd be great, mate. If you're able to put a link in, that'd be fantastic, mate. Go. How you doing?
Has anybody added any water to this yet?
I added a bit. It actually.
Does it take it easy enough? For you think it's 60.1? It would, wouldn't it? But you never know.
It's. Yeah. I've noticed something. Whereas oftentimes when you have one of these really strong whiskeys and you add a bit of water to it, it often makes it feel a bit hotter. I've never really understood why that is, but for this one, it didn't. It just maybe brought out the fruitiness a bit more. But I'm just like,
that just becomes more floral. That's more floral water.
Yeah.
Perfumey, florally, flower bouquet kind of thing with the water. Is that going a wee bit tropical? Is a wee bit tropical note coming out there with water?
Yeah, get a bit of pineapple on it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, grilled pineapple.
I'm already afraid of trying to rank these. God, we're only halfway through.
I think Dave and Mark have got it. I think Dave and Mark have got it easy, man. I think they're just going to put Lochlea at the front. I think that's where they're
heading. Although I'm a bit gutted they've changed their core range.
That's a strange one for me.
That's very strange because they had it well established, and I had some friends who were who've got casks there, and they were at the harvest, and they didn't say to me, I'm sure they would have mentioned it if it had been said. So I'm surprised.
For what I read in the descriptions, it is very much loosely based on the previous core range. I don't think they might have changed a couple of casks and things like that, but I think. It's still like you've still got like the dark one was still the equivalent of was it the fallow one and stuff that is still quite similar.
I think these are definitely the new ones. They've just come out as a set, I think.
Yeah.
They're definitely called the Dark Briar. Oh, excuse me. That's all there is of PX and port. The Orchard and Oak. That's bourbon and Calvados and a bit of New Oak. And then the peated one is ex-peated in red wine casks. That seems to be the three new ones.
Just a ghost peat? Is it just finished in a peat?
I'm just seeing what it says on here. It just says single malt, matured in ex-peated and red wine casks.
Yeah.
Really are. But yeah, I don't think it'll be too difficult. I think if you go online, you'll find it loads, man. I don't think it's too difficult.
But that is delicious. I enjoyed
that. I cooked up some plums with damson, ammonia water, and the juice. Stewed plums, better than lemonade. Okay. I'm in my mother-in-law's craft room.
I was just responding to Arnie's comment.
Yeah, no,
it's quite Star Trekky, to be fair.
Yeah, you look like you're on a beam me up, Scotty. You know when it starts to beam them up.
I tried it unblurred before, and it was just a bit busy. It's it's just there's a lot of stuff in here.
He just blurred it.
Yeah.
That looks now like we've got it all blurred like that. It looks a wee bit like my whiskey shelves all blurred out. Is that all whiskey shelves you've got behind you? Is that what you've done? Have you blurred out the whiskey shelves?
Oh man, my in-laws barely drink, so they think they think like I'm an alcoholic going on like doing this. They don't understand the whiskey thing at all. Funny.
This is actually surprisingly good. This stout of the more I've sat with it tonight.
Better than I remember, to be fair, Alan. Much better.
The water definitely changes it though, and I think it changes it in a good way, man. I think it takes a wee bit of the heat of the youth and the heat off, rounds it out a wee bit more. I think with the water. Wow. Do the hatch. While you're finishing that one off, guys, I'll just do a wee bit of advertising, I think, here. Guys, I'm going to put a wee link up here on the bottom, I think. You super chat. The next hand-selected flight that I'm going to do, you've got a chance to win one of these. Doesn't matter how much you super chat, doesn't matter how many you super chats. If you want to give me a chance of winning one of them, just crack in there below. Yeah, I'm currently going through, racking my brains what to do next, because I think we've done quite a few decent ones, I think. So I'm just trying to think where we go after this. So, but I dare say there'll be some good ones. How you guys on Pete? I don't think Paul and Andrew are kind of Pete heads, are they? But
I like it.
I'm coming around. Yeah,
I'm
on
Pete
good for me.
Pete head night. What about an honorary Pete head night and do all Pete?
I would love that. I'm a Pete head.
Yeah.
I would love Pete.
Pete, no great.
So, yeah, maybe I think I've been avoiding Pete a wee bit because I didn't think a lot of the guys that were previously were big into the Pete. So yeah, that might be interesting.
I'm coming round. I'm coming round.
Yeah, I might do. Well, I might not go crazy mad Pete. I might end on a crazy mad Pete, but
go crazy. Octomore 15.3 or something.
Let's go Octomore Pete.
Yeah.
How's Frank with whining his Pete?
Ooh.
Does that work? Super duper. Well,
It's funny,
Pete's
what got it was Peter whiskey that got me into whiskey originally, and then I guess not that I got away from it.
I'll have a wee doodle, I'll have a wee thingy around with it. Have a wee thing. There we go. What is this? Still imagine your local building standards officer would take that hearty if he saw the weight you're putting on that wall. Trust me, Arn, there's a load of steel in that wall, mate. Trust me. I had to have them fucking specially built, man. To give you an idea, guys, there's only, what am I looking at? 1, 2, 4 screws in that wall. That's all that's in that wall, man. 4 screws. The rest of it's all steel. And the only screw ones are the wee spacers in the middle here.
Nice.
Screws are just holding them in place. That's all that is. The rest of it's all steel. Radiators taking all the way. Right, Benromach. Benromach's an interesting one, guys. There's not much about Benromach.
The Springbank of the North.
No. The Springbank of Speyside. Right. And what do you call it? Founded in 1898. Closed down in 1983. Lay shut for 10 years. And along came them good people at Gordon and MacPhail. Resurrected it to its current day to day. And I think when I first started reviewing Benromach, probably 7 or 8 years ago, I don't know if it's changed now, but back then they had no technology in the distillery. Nothing was computerized. There was nothing. Everything was just done by hand. And I think they had, and I think the one that I don't know if it's changed now, but the Stillman, if the Stillman didn't want it bottled, it wouldn't get bottled. So that's how they had total control. And I think there was only 3 or 4 people working at a distillery at the time. That's probably got bigger since then. But everything was done by hand. Everything that they bottle, guys, was first fill. Whether it's first fill bourbon or first fill sherry. Everything's first fill from Benromach. This is batch 1, 2009. Whopping 58.8% ABV. And it is, let's have a look. This is the old bottling. The old Benromach. Guys, dive into the comments. What do you think of the old bottles? Do you prefer the old ones or the new ones? You know, I feel like doing a video on changes of livery, man. I think there's a video out there on YouTube about bottles changing, man. You know, your old favourite bottles. It's like these on the shelf, but they look great on my shelf. But the new ones just look like Tesco's. I think I'm in a supermarket when I put them up on the shelves. But this one, Cask Strength. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's first fill bourbon and sherry.
The new ones they're just a bit austere. They're it's like what you'd imagine whiskey would have been labeled in the Soviet Union or something.
Yeah.
No, I quite like the old wacky, the classic Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey. This is a thing. I don't think it is classic Speyside. I think could easily be mistaken for Campbelltown, easily, man. With that peat and all that stuff. Oh, Ted, man. Benromach 10, still great value for money. Yeah, Ted, thank you very much, mate. Your generosity humbles me, man. Leave it with me. I might need to do something special for you, mate, if you get drawn out, man. Let me see where we are. But yeah, no, big thanks, Ted. Let's have a wee sip of this Benromach. Cheers, my friend.
Fireball. I get cinnamon, so straight away cinnamon for me. And if you've tried the Fireball before,
oh god,
wow,
black pepper, really.
Yep.
That's much more smokier than I thought it was going to be. That, man.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's starting to pepper my tongue.
Yeah.
Again, it's easy at 58.8, man. That's
first thing I got on the nose was like leather in a new car. But it goes to like cigar smoke and paprika.
Well, I've got I get cigar box, old boots, stewed fruit. But there's a wee farmy. I think this is where the Springbank thing comes from. I think there's a wee. Let me just say bye to Gav. Night, Gav. See you later on, mate. Thanks for dropping by.
Cheers, Gav.
I kind of got a fusty smell off it, but that's probably the old boots. That's a better description of what I was getting.
Yeah, no, but I think it's old boots. I think it's. It definitely doesn't smell Speyside-y.
No.
I don't know if that makes any sense, man. If I was doing this blind, I'd never put it down as a Speysider. I think I'd send it somewhere else.
And I don't think the aroma, I don't think on the nose gives you any hints of what you're going to get in the palate.
No, no. But I think now that I've tasted it, the smoke's coming through now that I've tasted it.
I get so much more.
I think on my notes I had here, it was farmy. It was a wee bit of smoky vibe in the back. Sherry sweet, toffee, caramel, honey, old book, cigars and stewed fruit. But when you taste it, it's just totally different, isn't it? It's like two whiskies.
Yeah.
To me, with Benromach, one of the really unfortunate things about the core range is that they bottle so much of it at 43%, and it's just when you have it at a strength like this, there's so much going on there.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a thing with Benromach. This is the thing that everybody kind of is. The geeks particularly maybe hammer it a little bit, but I've been drinking Benromach for, I don't know, 10, 15 years, man. But initially when I got into whiskey, Benromach 10 was probably my kind of one of my go-tos. Benromach 10, maybe Arran 10, the usual 10s, the Deanstons and all that kind of thing. But to be fair, the Benromach 10 has always stayed. Whenever I drink it, I buy another one.
It's a solid
it's one
whiskey.
Of them.
Yeah.
It's a solid dram, and I think it's one of them that it never ever busts the bank, and it's there. And I think I haven't bought one for a while because I think I stocked up. I've still got. I think I can still see a couple of the 10s on there, but one's open and one's not open. So it's always been around, and Benromach has always been on my shelf, whether it's this Cask Strength. I went through, I think I reviewed this back in 2021, I think I did this, but it was another bottling. It was the same bottling. No, I tell a lie. I bottled the batch 1 2008 vintage I did in 2021. And then I think I've bought a couple of these. I've done one of these in, and I'm halfway through this other one here now. So it's a whiskey that always kind of sits there on the shelf. And I've picked up a couple of single casks. I've picked up a couple of distillery visit bottles, that kind of stuff. And it's always there. I can see the 15. I've got the 15 on there, which solid 15. And that's 43%. I don't know if they do something about it. It's for me, it's like Glenfarclas. Glenfarclas always feels at 43, but it tastes a wee bit higher than 43. I think Glenfarclas is gas fired, but I think it gives you a wee bit more heat in there. But this Benromach is up there. But at 58, that's so sippable at 58. Tonight it's been a wee bit more smoky than I think I've got it for a wee while.
Yeah.
Wow. And it still smells nice. That glass is just oily and it's sticking to that glass, man.
Yeah.
We add some water to it as well. It's tremendous.
Oh, yeah.
Water. It definitely is a must-be water. This is one of the. I've got notes here. It needs to have water in it, man.
I don't normally add water, but since you're saying that, I'll try.
Oh, put a couple of drops of water in, mate. It'll change beautifully.
It's as excellent as it is. So.
No, well, you don't want to change it. But it just gives you another perspective. It just means you'll never put water in whiskey again if you don't like it. So it's win-win.
I don't know.
Win-win, man.
To heat it up, I prefer usually just to hold it. That gets a wee bit of heat and releases the flavours.
It's so oily, that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, this is.
Hey, this is tasty, isn't it? This is right up your street, Andrew, isn't it?
Mm.
This is taking you back to your peak days, isn't it?
And actually, yeah, it's surprising how, well, from the nose where I got a bit of smoke, but not like this. There's so much more on the palate, but it goes in so many other directions too. Like, I just love the finish on this. I'm getting like it's taking me back to my university days when I used to have study with chocolate covered espresso beans. I get a lot of that on the finish.
It's chocolate, and there's definitely loads of chocolate and mocha in there. What about a bit of fried banana? I get a bit of fried banana, man. You get some fried banana in there.
Yeah. Is it a cask and sherry cask then? It's definitely got sherry on it, but like, was it starting the bourbon?
No, I think it's got both. I think it's got bourbon and sherry. First fill though, both first fill, bourbon and sherry.
Cool.
Wow. A bit salty. We get a bit salty.
I got that. I get that.
Once you add the water, a bit briny. Yeah.
Oh man, this just shows you, doesn't it, how we've done 4 now. How different whiskies can be, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
you doing,
it's funny. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm just welcoming somebody in there, mate. You can crack on, mate. I'll just dive through the chat here just to keep up with what's going on, man.
All I was gonna say is like most of these seem to have ex bourbon and sherry, and yet they're so different.
Yes. Very contrasting.
Yeah.
What do you think, David, after adding water? Better or worse?
Worse.
It
may be my imagination, but I rarely add water. I just always find.
Oh, but what I'm saying, mate, you need to get a wee chance, man. Listen, if you're only drying a sample and you don't want to spoil that sample, then yeah, great. But if you're buying a bottle, then there's no reason why you can't have a wee dabble with one of them just to see if it does.
Yeah, but it just, as I say, to heat it up. I mean, the idea of adding water, as I understand it, is that you're heating it up and you're releasing some of the flavors. But you can heat it up with your hands, and I always just find the strength just brings more of the goodness. I just find it's always more of more, and I find when I dilute it, it just loses that wee edge. But hey, that's just me. We're all different.
We seem to have lost Mark, I think we've lost Mark,
Yeah.
Don't know if that Benromach took him over the edge. Don't know if he's had enough now with that Benromach.
No more Ayrshire
Trying to enjoy it in private.
But that was delicious.
Well, if you're a bit of a wee, if you're a peakhead,
nice,
then that's probably that's probably right up your street there then, rather than the others, the sherry's ones. Yeah, I'm a bit of a sherry head, so
yeah, I'm a bourbon and peat head.
This for me, guys. I said earlier, guys, today. I don't know if you were all in, but I'm going away on holiday for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to start a new video series, and the video series is going to be called Whiskies That I Don't Want to Stop Drinking. So I'm going to do a series of them. So I'm going to do some whiskies that there's nothing new in there. There are going to be whiskies that I've been drinking for years and whiskies that's been around for a long time. And some whiskies you'll be able to get, some whiskies you won't be able to get. This is the first one that starts it off. This Benromach Cask Strength is going to be the first video in the series. Start off. And then I'm going to do some whiskies that there's no way that I could do without them, man. No way I want to stop drinking them. I just want to keep drinking these forever. It's similar to if you could pick whiskey you want to drink for the rest of your life, but I'm going to do a series of them. I'm going to, rather than limit it to one whiskey, I'm going to just do maybe, I don't know, how many could I do? 10? 5?
So
10?
it's not
is
like endless.
No, well, that's what they are, really. That's how I've described in the video. They could be cast as permashelf whiskies, but I've put a wee bit of a twist, or it might be clickbait or whatever. Whiskies I never want to stop drinking. So that's permashelf's probably what they are, is permashelf whiskies. But,
do you have a base currency? One that you just compare everything else with for value for money?
Oh, listen, I'm only in it, really, just to sit and be able to drink some whiskey. That's the whole point of the channel, is not to get subscribers, not to get... It's just for me sitting down and saying, right, how can I get a nice whiskey tonight and share it with people? And that's all it is for me. These are whiskies that I'm loving. It might just to be me, so that might mean a lot of people won't bother fucking clicking in and watching them because it might be too sherry, or it might be like Frank and go, oh, he's too many wine casks going on there. But fair credit to Frank. Frank clicks into every video, man, and he comments on every video, regardless whether a day and we have this wee kind of chat now that we do. Yeah, that's for you, it's not for me, and that's enough said, but he watches and he clicks in and he watches. So yeah, but to answer your question, for me, yes, it's value. Some of them, I've done a couple of them already, and none of them's going to break banks. Some of them you might not be able to buy them unless you go to the auction and buy them. But if that helps you make your mind up and go down that road and check one out, then that would be great. What are we looking at here? First, that was the first video of yours I saw. What was that one? What was that one, Gary?
I think he's got a post above that.
Yeah, look, Frank said, look, every now and then we agree to disagree. And Frank's right. I'm no Frank, and Frank's no me. So we're allowed to not like it, and we're allowed to have our opinion on it.
That's what makes it fascinating.
Yeah, the conversation's the point.
Yeah,
awesome, man.
Yeah,
but no, this is another cracker.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Nestle water is
just awesome. The variety in whiskey from 3 basic ingredients, and it's just so many different flavors kick around.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
How you doing, Gabe? Nice to see you, mate. Oh, Glenn going 25 was the first video we watched. Wow. But yeah, no, that to me is this is the one out of the 4 so far that on the nose it's so completely different on the palate.
Yeah.
It doesn't set you up for what you're going to get when you sip it.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I always feel about peat. So I wouldn't go for peat straight away, but this is my favourite whiskey of the night so far.
Mm.
And that's what gets me with these things. You try them, you think, I wouldn't try it, and then you try it, and you think, wow, this is a wild whiskey.
This is £60 a bottle, guys, and that's where Benromach.
That's such good value.
That's where Benromach comes into its own. If we're talking about value for money, then Benromach is as good as it gets.
Yeah, the Cask Strength stuff's tremendous at that price.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of their single casks there. They've done some special casks. And if you're ever up round about distillery, they do a distillery bottling as well. So I don't think they do hand fills, but they do distillery bottles.
Yeah, I'm up next month again, so pop in.
Although this is, sorry, Paul, is dry and smoky on the palate, the longer you sit with it, I can feel my mouth salivating, watering up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't find it that dry in the palate. I didn't find any sort of tannins or anything like that kind of dries you. Just nice. Yeah. I'm struggling. I think you're probably right, Paul. I'm just struggling to get rid of my bias for the Lochlea, but I think you're probably right.
Well, I think that's a wee bit better with water for me.
Yes.
Than it is without the water. I think I prefer that with a wee touch of water in that than with no water in it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I can drink that at 58 with it, and I'd still have a good time. But I think the water just it just gives me a wee bit more flavour. It just gives me a wee bit more. It takes a wee bit of the kind of edge off it. It rounds it out a wee bit more for me, I think, with the water in it. And I don't think it takes too much off the.
To me, the big difference the water made was that it makes the finish. It sort of stretches the finish out a bit, and that when it finishes this good, that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, so much longer with the water.
Wow. Look where we're going next, boys. Look where we're going next. This was my dram of the festival at the last Rabbie's festival. And funny enough, I actually bought this before I went into the festival. I bought this before I tasted it.
Right.
I went into Rabbie's, man, and he went, "Oh, Sherry, man, there's only one thing here for you, and it's that Orb 19." And I went, "I'll buy it, man. Just give me it, buy it." And then when I went to the festival, they said that the Cadenheads had it. And I thought, "Oh, let me try it." Oh, my, how glad was I bought it? I bought that. I actually had a toss-up between this and the 12-year-old Glenallachie. Look at that. Oh, there's the man with the glass there. Look at that man with the glass.
Oh,
Hold on.
representing.
Back up again there, Paul. Hold on a minute. Let me pop that back up there, mate. Let me just see if I can do that for you. Look at that. Wow, they are available. Anybody wants to buy one, they are available, guys. So, yeah, just a ruthless plug, man. I don't know what I can say. Let's do that. Nice glass. Nice glass, that, though, isn't it? I'm actually surprised that I've broke a few of them, man. How are you feeling? Did you only buy one or a couple?
I got three. Got three are still alive.
Did you buy a few of them? Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife, I don't know if it's my wife keeps saying, I keep going, "Where's that whiskey friend glass, man?" Because I've got a box, a shed full of them, right? And I bring one out, and then I go looking for it, I can't find it. And I say, "Where's that glass, man?" She went, "What glass?" So I'm convinced she's breaking them.
How do you get one? How do you get one then?
I'll catch up with you on. Let me catch up with you on the group, mate, and I'll let you know how to get one.
Superb.
Well, yeah. So that Glenallachie 12-year-old, 65.8. I've just succumbed to myself and I've just picked one up. They got delivered the other day, man. I couldn't resist it. Let me go and grab it, guys, and I'll let you see this one.
It's lovely in the nose.
What was the ABV in this one?
This could be a future tasting. But let me show you this bad boy. Look at this. Look at that, man. 65.8. That in the wrong way there. Yeah.
No, got it, yeah.
65.8, man.
When was that released?
That let's have a look. It was at the festival in Ayr. That was in, when was that? June.
All right.
It must have been around about June time, just before June.
I was saying it's May, June time.
Yeah, 65. It's the same time as the this Ord we're going to do next. But wow, this is dark as well, man.
What a bottle of that though, 65.8.
I just love that Cadenheads puts everything out in their sample packs first. Like, I just love being able to try it before you commit.
Oh, I know you bought a chunk of them coins, Ted, didn't you, man? Wow. Yeah, pretty cool. We got one handy. Let's see if we've got one handy. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's sitting on my Bunnahabhain. Look at that bad boy.
Oh, 001. Might have known.
Number one.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
In the hatch.
In the hatch. And yeah, look. The pleasure is in the sharing.
No.
Yeah. Oh, thanks again, Ted. Are we ready to tackle this one, boys?
Lovely in the nose.
Please, please.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, look, here we go. Break into Alan's house and gift out his unopened whiskey. You'll make more friends. You need to get past the dog, Dustin. I've got a couple of big dogs, man. It's no easy to get in, I don't think. Then there's the wife to get past as well, man. If you get past the dogs, then you've got no chance of getting past the wife.
Especially if you mention Arran.
Okay, yeah.
Dark chocolate, coffee, apples, raisins, the usual.
Yeah, this is a true sherry bomb.
Yeah, lovely.
Well, I've got a note in my diary. You still want them tickets for Glasgow?
Absolutely, yes, please.
All right, no problem, mate. I've got them safe for you, mate. No problems. Well, Ian's got them. I'll catch up with you nearer the time.
Yeah, because I've got 2 for the afternoon, so I'll let them go.
All right. Well, what did you want? What did you want these ones for? If you've got tickets?
Because I want to meet you.
Oh, I was going to be there anyway. Buy an extra 2 fucking tickets to meet me, man. But yeah, well, I'll catch up with you later, man. We'll talk it. Oh, have you got later ones?
Oh, we're the evening session, sorry.
Ah,
yeah,
right.
we've got
No,
session
it's
2.
the afternoon ones we've got. Yes, you've
I
got the
could never
later
get
ones.
session 1.
Yeah, just sell that to somebody, man.
I've been to 3 of them, but I've never been to the morning session yet. Session 1.
Guys, just a quick one. I'm going to try and post this link. This is a link for Kieran, guys. If you check it out, any help that anybody can give, that'd be great, man. I don't know if that's worked, but I think
How do you see the links?
I think it's in now, I think. Check it out. Any support, any help. He's struggling at the minute, so anything we can do to help would be great. Yeah.
How do you see the chat? I can't actually see the chat.
Is it in the chat? Have I put it in the chat?
It could be, I just can't see it. I told you at the beginning my IT skills are 0.
All right, so there should be, I think as you're looking at it, it should be on your right-hand side. You've got a menu down the side. You see the menu down there? You've got a menu down the side.
I'm in a show.
They say comments at the top. See anything that says comments on it?
Just says I'm in a show and everyone can see and hear me.
You're in the StreamYard one. You see the YouTube one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just in the StreamYard. In the StreamYard one, I've got it all here beside me, man. I know it's...
Okay, I'll go and get it.
Both.
Yeah, I'll get it later.
But no worries. Have a wee look, guys. Anything you can do, that'd be great, man. A good lad. Yeah, it's in the chat. Yeah, got it. Cheers, Michael. This is right up my street, boys. Can you understand why this was my whiskey today?
Yeah, it's lovely.
I was conflicting where to put this one. I thought I would put it in a wee bit earlier into the tasting, but although it's 51.8, it's this one here, guys. It's the, let me just see if I can show you. Just for reference of it. Oh, that one. It is the Cadenhead's Oloroso Cask Matured, and it's odd 19. Find it interesting that they don't call it Glenord, they just call it odd 19 on this one. Whether they can call it Glenord or no, I don't know. And this just says matured in oak cask. It didn't even say sherry or whatever. Oh, Oloroso Cask Matured, yeah. And I think on the little thing on the back, it says that it's big fruity bomb, little bit of floral, little bit of spice, and a lot of sweetness. No savoury and no peat. Colour's awesome. Oh, let me get that back.
We'll be
You
right
keep
back.
reminding me, guys, that I've
Wait for
got
2
myself on the
seconds.
big screen, man. Yeah, that is wicked, isn't it?
It's an unreal colour, yeah.
Oily as well. Look how them legs, that coat line. Wicked. Doing the hatch, guys. It's another easy one at 51.8.
Yeah, you can fall in love to this one.
It's Kate likes. I mean, I guess it's the same company, but like with Springbank, Cadenheads is just always very fair with their pricing. Like 85 pounds for a 19-year-old. It's
Is that what that is?
yeah, can't be beat.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the RP on it.
85. I've seen it in a couple of the auctions recently, about 140, 150 in the auction.
Really?
Definitely seen one at Scotch Whisky auction. The last one, it went for about 150, I think.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping I could pick up another one, maybe on the cheap at the through the auctions, but I had my eye on it.
Yeah,
guess
the auctions are going
combination-
good just now. Sorry, Andrew.
I've been staying away from the auctions because I would be too
say
tempted.
it's just one of them tiny little glasses, Michael. I wouldn't worry about it, mate. It's not a big pour, mate. It's just a tiny little glass, man. One of these little Thompson brother computer glasses, man. But wait till you see the pour on the next one, mate. You think this is a big pour? Wait till you see the next pour.
Yeah, I've
You think that
finished
one, Mark?
everyone so far. So
Have you?
I'm going to leave this
Remember
one.
what happened to you? Remember what happened to you a couple of streams ago, mate, when you did every one of them?
Yeah, I've been warned.
Yeah.
I got like 6 Cask Strength rams too.
Yeah. I'm sure I just heard you saying you can fall in love with this one as well. Is your missus still sitting next to you?
No, she's gone.
She gone there. That's why you said you fall in love with it. All right. Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
No, Gabe.
I do believe
got
our
it.
passing
Gabe's
phrase
right.
was, you're a wanker.
Yeah. Gabe. Gabe's right, man. Just a small glass. Oh, stop. Maybe.
50 mils. 50 mils.
Who's counting? Oh, you have got 50 mils when I'm just pouring it from the bottle. What are we getting on this one, guys? And I know it's sherry.
Yeah. I'm getting pumpkin pie on it. I don't know if it's just the cinnamon and all the spices, but just reminds me a bit of that.
So
the apples, raisins, dark chocolate.
Yeah. I get a wee bit of on the nose. I get a wee bit of kind of a chocolate mint, maybe a wee bit an after eight mint, something like that. A wee bit minty thing.
On the finish, I get a lot of like.
What gives that to a whiskey?
Oh, sorry.
What gives what the
No,
minty thing?
What gives a minty finish? Yeah, because I get that as well, but I never know where that comes from.
That's why we're no fucking master blenders, man. That's why we're just pissheads and we just sip on things, man. They know what does it, so they'll blend it to that thing, don't they? Wood casks and spirit and the new make, it all kind of contributes. Yeah, but no, it's like where's the chocolate come from? Where does the savoury come from? Where does the spice come? It's all there, isn't it? But this for me definitely gives that. Although you've got figs and dates and all this stuff you would expect, those kind of prunes and sherry notes and sherry things you'd love to get there, but sometimes something comes along, and I think this one it's the mint. And I think even when you get into the palate, I think it becomes a wee bit more of a chocolate liqueur as well as you sip on it. There's a wee bit of a liqueur vibe going on.
There's a wee bit of Arran Gold in this.
That's what the guy offered my missus when I was doing that Arran tasting, man.
That's so nice, by the way. Better than your shitey Baileys.
Just a sherry bomb, guys. What do you think? Just a sherry bomb?
I think it's definitely a sherry bomb, but without taking away. I don't like the sherry bombs. It's just all sherry and nothing else. It doesn't take away for the distillate as well. You still get that kind of coming through,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And the 51.8 is great. I think that's something even a 19-year-old. I think it's been around for a long, long time, and I think it's went down to 50 odd.
I don't know if it's the age, but it's like a lot of times when you get these younger whiskeys that are just like quickly cooked in intense sherry, it's maybe it's a bit simpler, but this one there's just so much going on, despite it being dark and sherry.
But it's more rounded, isn't it? It's more that's where the age comes in. I think if you maybe this Glenallachie 12 might be totally different because it's 7 years younger. It looks the same. It's got a big ABV on this one right enough. Whether the big ABV is there to help it, I don't know. But this at 51.8, I don't know. Would it be any better at 55? Would it be better at 56, 57? I don't know, but I'm loving it at the 51.8. And I thought I would maybe drop it further up the line there because of the lower ABV, but I think it holds its own.
I can see it's just so heavily sherried. I can see why you put it late.
Yeah.
If he sticks some water in
Any
it,
water in that one? Any water in that one, David?
Okay, I'll go for it, guys.
No,
Yeah,
you don't need to put water in it, man, if you don't want to.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
kind of afraid to add
the
water
fun
to
is
this
in trying different things. That's half the fun. So don't
Well, I think the
normally do
nose,
that.
the nose is better with water, but the taste maybe not so much.
I'm
Okay.
hoping that you can find one where I'm hoping we can find one tonight that you like putting a bit of water in. I thought the Lochlea would have been the one today at 60.1, but
I try to be open-minded, but sometimes I think I'm not.
I don't know how big that dram was, but it's went straight down the hatch anyway, man. Sorry,
Yeah, it's not
Michael.
looking good for
Nice
me.
and responsibly, of course, mate.
I'll tell you one thing, a bit of water does change it hugely.
Yeah, and I think sometimes when you can, and it's like one of those things when you pour a whiskey and you pour it and dive straight into it. I think sometimes you could be missing out on things. I think sometimes it's better to leave them. Like when I poured these earlier tonight and I've left them for an hour, and we're now into maybe by the time I get to this bad boy, then it's probably going to be an hour and a half. I think sometimes whiskies benefit from that hour and a half in the glass.
Mm.
And the same respect, they benefit with a wee bit more water. Sometimes the water kills them. That's where it's better that if you've got the full bottle, then you can play around with it. If you've got a sample and you're loving it, then stick with the sample, man. But if you've got the full bottle, have a dabble. I'm not a big fan of putting water in everything. I tend to, anything over 40, 46, I won't put any water in anything. Maybe heading to the 50, then yeah, I might dabble a wee couple of bits. But the big ones, the 60s and the 65s, then you've got to put water in there, man. Haven't you? Got to, man.
No.
You know in your head there.
No. You just get so much more.
But
I guess it's
65
the balance
got to
between
be.
water and alcohol. And
It's
that,
all
you
like-
know, the
yeah,
elements it brings.
Alcohol concentrates flavor, but it's just so hard to predict what water will do to it. And I admit I'm with samples, I'm more reluctant to add it. I did add a bit to each of these just to see. But yeah, if you have your own bottle like a Cask Strength, one of the things I love doing is just trying to see what different amounts of water do to them.
Yeah.
Cheers, Gary. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. Oh dear, Pete's dived in here, man. What's Pete saying? The remark, you can't
That's what I
ruin
was
it.
laughing
at.
Oh, Sherry ruined it. Oh, man, you said that. The remark, you can't ruin a sherry whiskey with water. How's the sherry ruined it? Oh, man. Hell. Sorry, Frank.
I'm kind of with Petehead on that, but I must admit, there's so many sensories when it comes to whiskey. And visually, I prefer the sherried whiskies. I think the colour of a sherried whiskey, just my eye draws to it, and I think that looks absolutely tremendous. But taste-wise, I prefer the bourbon. So it's that, there's so many sensories involved in your experience of whiskey.
Yeah, no, that's the beauty of it. It's all different. You've got peat heads and you've got sherry heads. You've got some people prefer refill bourbon rather than first fill bourbon. Sometimes the first fill bourbon's too much bourbon and they prefer a bit of refill. That second or third cask in bourbon. A lot of people it's their bag. Mine just happens to be sherry, but I like the colour and I like that's where we are. So, guys, are we ready for the main event?
Oh man.
Are we ready for the main event? Yes. I know you've been waiting patiently. I think there's only a few left in the chat, guys.
This is for Dave.
They're not going to miss.
This is for Malta, Dave.
Malta. Oh, Malta's one of my favourite places, by the way. I've been there many times. Love Malta.
This is the one that's going to get Dave.
I'm jealous of him being there.
Man. No, but he's fucking. I tell you what, he's there, and he's jealous of you now with this Bunnahabhain 21.
Yeah.
Well, the perfect situation's Malta with the 21-year-old Bunnahabhain. Is that it?
Yeah. And if he asked me, I would have sent him a sample, but he never asked me. I thought he fell out with me.
I'd like interested to know where he is in Malta.
Here we go.
If he wants
I'm
to
sure
tell
he'll
us.
drop in and tell it. He'll drop in and tell us, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I prefer refill bourbon indeed, and please banter back, Alan, and that's part of the fun. Yeah.
For me,
Got a lot. Like,
first fill versus refill depends on distillery, depends on age. You're going to age something for 20 plus years, you probably don't want it to be in first fill. But first fill can be really nice.
How you doing, big fella? Curious to see what you pick. Can't stay too long, Slange. No, he's coming over in October. So I'm hoping to catch up with him in October. Looking to our first. He's got a funny enough, guys. Lars has got a tour booked at Lochlea. I'm trying to see if I can fit my plans into joining him. He's coming to Manchester on the 16th, I think. And I think he's got a tour booked on the 17th at Lochlea. I'm sure Lars will correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's Lochlea.
Strange because it's difficult to get tours with him.
After this, I'm off to the sports bar to get pissed. Responsibly, of course. Yeah.
Enjoy, Dave. Enjoy.
Yeah. Cheers.
Dave, you've missed on this. There he's there, mate. St. Paul's Bay, Malta.
Ah, nice. Nice.
That must be where all the millionaires. That must be where all the millionaires go. All the loaded people all go there, I think. Fucking yachts and all that stuff, man.
It's a good starting point, but St. Paul's Bay is nice. Yeah, just a lovely. The people are really nice. If ever you get a chance to go.
I mean, he's there on his yacht, Dave. He's got his yacht with him, man.
It's
Took
brilliant
his yacht
for
and he's
sailing.
he's got his wee boating shoes on, man. His wee boating shoes are on and his wee fucking shorts. He's probably got his jumper wrapped around his neck.
So jealous.
He's got his jumper wrapped around his neck, man.
What was that, Paul?
It was named after me, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, Lars has got he's got a Lochlea. Yeah, get on a one-off tour. Yeah, he's got one.
Well done. Nice in the nose.
Oh, Michael, it's a wee story, guys. I actually ran out of the Bunnahabhain 21, but when I put this into the tasting, I had plenty left. But when I realised I did this about a month ago, and I thought, fucking hell, man, I went to check it tonight, and I didn't have any left, and my bottle was empty. So I've had to crack another one open tonight. So this is the Bunna 21. Nice full bottle now, man.
I tried this at the whiskey show last year and was just blown away by it.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story with this one, guys. When I went to Glasgow last year, I took a mate with me that I had my oldest friend, right? And we don't see each other that much anymore because he's up in Glasgow and I'm down here, right? And family things and work things and all that, we don't get to meet up very often. So what I did is I bought him a ticket for the Glasgow Whiskey Festival. He's not a whiskey guy. He likes, I think he said Oban 14 was his favourite whiskey, but he doesn't really dabble that much. So what I did, I ended up spending the day taking him round the Glasgow Whiskey Festival. So I probably sacrificed things like this Bunnahabhain 21 to get him. He was blown away by the Glengoyne. Was it the New Oak or Golden Oak or something? The new entry level at Glengoyne.
White Oak, isn't it? Yeah.
Blew him away. The White Oak blew him away. So we started going around looking at the lower strength stuff, and we had the whole tour and the whole day and all that kind. And then, funnily enough, I ended up in the Bonaccord, and I went to buy a round at the Bonaccord. And it was 6 deep at the bar. And I'm there, me and Hamish, Malcolm, the dram caddy, are trying to get served. And one of the American guys fucking tapped me on the shoulder. He says, Alan, because we were next up to get served. He says, do me a favour. There's my card. Buy 4 Bunnahabhain 21s. Right? And I thought, you sure? He went, yeah, get 4, man. You take 2 and I'll take 2. And it blew me away, man, when I tasted it. That whiskey. 3 whiskies always taste better, doesn't it? So I had to buy a bottle to find out if it was cool. But it's a belter. Independent Joe, how you doing, big fella? Nice to see you in. Thanks for dropping by. Of course, we knew you'd go for a Bunna. This is not just any. This is a special Bunna, Michael. This is so rounded. I think this is where the age thing comes in, I think this is... You know, when you look at the Bunnahabhain 12 Cask Strength, that would have been a logical one to put into this tasting tonight, would be the Bunnahabhain 12. And I thought, no, let's look after everybody, man. Let's put something special in.
Something in a bit of honey in the nose.
Yeah, well, it does say on the bottle, David, it is sherried, it's honeyed, and it's unpeated.
You get the honey.
53.6.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This one. And it's Pedro PX.
Oh, you can smell that's as you said earlier, this is one I could just sit sniffing all day.
Absolutely. And sometimes I can be lying in bed at night with the missus watching a bit of telly, man, you know. And I'll have a dram and she'll have a glass of wine. And I'll just keep sniffing it and sniffing it and sniffing it. And then I hear the immortal word. Are you going to drink that, you fucking weirdo? You know?
No. Yeah, that's pleasant. Can't deny it.
Just
Just so you know,
cherry
he's
goodness,
sniffing
man.
the whiskey.
It's okay. I was keeping my mind clean. Oh, it's nice. That is nice.
So elegant, isn't it?
This is one of these where the nose is complex and then you drink it and it's even better.
I haven't drunk it yet.
Oh, no.
I haven't got around to that. Just enjoying it.
Andrew, do you get a wee bit of maple syrup?
You know, it's funny. I didn't actually have that as a note on this, but I could. I mean, the power of suggestion. I can see that. Or taste it rather.
I've got it on it.
I'm thinking more chocolate and peanut butter and that kind of stuff.
No, I get the syrup.
Yeah.
I get where
Yeah,
that's coming
red
from.
fruit.
I get chocolate and like those Luxardo cherries, like
Figs,
and like
cherries,
golden
that
raisins,
type of
and
thing.
some spices on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just. Oh, it's just if the RRP hadn't been so high, I would have bought a bottle of this in a second. But it's.
I got this one. Not to rub it in, Andrew. I got this for 212.
Oh my God! How did you do that?
I got sent a voucher.
Right.
I think it was one of the whiskey things. It's GPHA, I think. And I think there was like 25% or something off it or something like that.
Yeah, I think RRP is about 265.
Yes, I've seen it 275 recently. I think Bunnahabhain's got it at 275. I picked my first one up for 250. I think the whiskey shop had it at 250. And then this one, funny enough, it's only when I'd poured everything out and then I'd sat and had a few and then I thought, fucking hell, I've got nothing left. And it's like fate. An email drops in your inbox and says, because otherwise I was going to go out and pay the fucking 250, 260, 270 to get one. And it comes in and says, oh, this weekend only, you got 25% off, blah, 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 whatever it was, 20%, 25, I'm not too sure. It worked out about 212 quid, I think. Free postage and all that stuff. So it was too good to pass up. Where's Dave saying? My God, you should have bought a pack off you with this one. Dave, just a quick one, mate. If you want a fucking pack, I can send you a pack, mate. There's no problem. If you want a pack, I can send you one. Just let me know when you come back if you want one, mate. I can send you one. I've now got a fresh bottle open, so you can happily get one, mate. There's Dave, like Mafia again, man. Oh, I just look at my emails, man. A lot of people just see their emails and go, delete. I read them.
I'm
Sometimes
wondering if
there's
I
a lot
missed that email because I would have bought it if I'd see that sort of discount.
Yeah, GPHA, I think it is. I think that's who they were. Let's see if I've had any more.
I get their emails.
Yeah, the Booner. What are you getting for that one, Mark? What are you thinking? What's the vibe? What are you getting? What are you tasting?
Yeah, always been a big fan of Bunna. I think they do kind of the sherry drams better than anybody else. You know, again, make sherry bombs, but don't kind of take away from the distillate. Yeah, that's lovely. That one.
You know that night I bought them in the Bonaccord. I think you paid about 140 quid or something for the 4 drams, man. So it's
quid for 4 drams.
140, mate. Yeah, this was about 30 odd quid a dram, I think.
I think that's what I paid for the Rosebank.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Did you pay less than that for a Rosebank?
No, it was 30 quid to get the 32-year-old
Yeah,
Rosebank.
no,
it was only a 15
ballpark.
mil measure. It was only a 15
No,
mil measure
this
as
would
well.
be in the. I think the Bonaccords are 30. I think, isn't it? 30 in the Bonaccord.
I think so. Aye.
So that would have been a 60 quid dram if you were buying the Rosebank, man.
Aye.
You know?
I just couldn't resist it. I just couldn't say no.
Get
I
any
had to taste it.
emails.
Delicious.
I think that's the only way they can sell it, David. I don't think MD's paying fucking $2,500 for a bottle of Rosebank. That's the only way they can shift it. They'll get 30 quid a dram, and hopefully when they sell enough of them, then it'll pay its way.
Well, there was 9 of us. There was 11 in the group, and 9 took it. So there's 270 quid in their pocket straight away. And I mean, he brought the bottle in. It hardly touched it.
You would pay it, wouldn't you? If it was a $2,000 bottle, you'd pay 30 quid to try it, wouldn't you?
Exactly. I had to.
You'd be mad. You'd be mad not to, man.
I couldn't walk away not. I couldn't walk away from the place not and tried it.
Cheers, Michael. See you again, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Where do you start with this one, guys? How do you pick this apart, man?
So much.
Coffee, chocolate, leathery.
I wish Paul hadn't said syrup at the start, because I just can't get beyond syrup now.
Yeah.
It's just in my mind every time I sniff it now. Syrup, yeah,
Sometimes get a wee bit of cola vibe for this as well, mate. I get a bit of cola whenever
I get pipe tobacco, but not the smoke, but just the sweetness of it.
Yeah.
Is that cinnamon? Is that yeah, cinnamon, yeah.
Cinnamon
Cheers,
and cloves.
Marty, what you doing, mate? How you doing? What you sipping on, Marty? You having a wee dram? What you doing? Must be getting to a sensible time for you over there now, man. What are we looking at here? 10. I'm thinking 5, 6 o'clock, and think you're in Carolina. I think South Carolina, North Carolina. I can't remember which one it is. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, just in time to start drinking some whiskey, innit? But thank you very much for the chat and thank you for dropping in. Let me know what you're drinking, big fella. Oh, it's Paul gone in and out, is he? I never knew you were gone there, Paul, until that wee sign came up and says Paul's entered the studio.
Straight internet.
Where are you, Paul? Glasgow? You said Glasgow and you've got crap internet.
Glasgow, yeah. We've got a wee storm tonight.
Yeah, it's windy out here as well. Windy here.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think Andrew's dropped out and all, hasn't he? Andrew's on audio only. I don't know what. I think he's blacked us out. I think he's.
That's pleasant. I'm going to disappoint you. It's not my favourite of the night, but it's very, very nice. It's hard to rank these.
No, this is the beauty of it. This is the part that's coming next, Dave. That's where we are, and I think they will surprise you because this is the beauty of it. Because we're all different. We all like different things, and I can only put those 6 in front of you, and then you decide how to break them up.
Yeah, all delicious. Hard to separate. Good selection. If I visited a friend and they poured any one of these, I would be very happy.
Yeah. If they poured them, all of them, you'd be even happier, wouldn't you?
I'd be even happier, yeah.
Yes, I've done. I think this is my 6th and my 7th one, Alan. Also tight.
I think we've done 8. I think we've done 8, mate. I don't know if you were on the first one. I think we've done 8 of them. I looked back today. I think we've done 8.
Yeah, this is so tight to try and pick something.
I think you might have missed the first couple. Did you come on? What one did you come on at the Campbelltown one? Did you do the Campbelltown one?
I did. The only one I missed was when I was up north. I had the shit internet again.
Did the Campbelltown one? No, but you bought that though. Did you buy that though? Didn't you?
Yeah, I did Campbelltown. Yeah,
you bought that back, didn't you? But I think I've done 8 now. I think I started in Feb. I think. And I think
I've done all 8. But
this is the 8th one. I think there's been 8 of them. I think you've been on all of them. To be fair.
I'll need to get in the loop. However, I get in the loop, especially if you're going to do a Peathead one, I would.
No, I think that means
next one's Pete.
I've purposely stayed away from Pete. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at doing a Pete one, guys. Yeah. So.
Sounds like fun.
All right, no, he's just
just send me a chunk of Pete and I'll just eat it.
No, I'm constantly staying away from Pete because I think most of the guys that have been doing them regularly, I don't think Pete was their thing. I think they were more kind of sherry, bourbon, that kind of thing. But as more people are coming on board, and now we've probably got over the period, we've probably had about 20 guys in. So I'm pretty sure some of them have stayed away now because they're not Pete. So I might do a Pete one and see if they come back or not. But yeah, I'm sure I'll do Pete, but I'll build the Pete up to a big fucking Pete finish. But slaphead thingy. Funnily enough, I've just been Octomore have just reached out to me, man. They're going to send me a sample of the latest Octomore.
Oh, I'd be interested.
I think there's a new Octomore coming out. I don't think I've got enough to share that, but unless you send me a bottle of it. Unless you send me a bottle of it.
Yeah. So jealous.
So yeah, so I've got a bit of that coming up. So yeah, Buna 21. This is my favourite whiskey last year, guys.
I can see
And I'm
why.
sure if I reviewed this again this year, it'd be my whiskey of the year again this year. I just think yes, it's 250, 260, 270, right? But in the grand scheme of things, that's what you'd pay for that kind of age whiskey. You know, you're looking at 21s nowadays, you're up into the £200 plus. But when you get a Buna, you know you're getting decent stuff, man.
Certainly delicious.
And I'm willing to pay. If this goes to, if they come out this year and the new 21 is 300, then yeah, I might think, is it pushing the limit? Is it going to be that much better to put another 50 quid on it, 60 quid on it? But I know the new Buna 12 has came out, and that's a fiver more than the last one. I'm interested to see that one's on order at the minute, so I'm waiting on that being delivered. I'm a Buna fan. Honestly, I didn't realise how much of a Buna fan I am until I looked at what I'm buying and what I'm drinking, and it's one of those distilleries that probably sneaks under everybody's radar because it's so out there, it's so affordable, there's so much quality. You know, even when you go to the Indies and you pick up a Buna Stoish, we did a Buna Stoish in the last tasting, guys, and that was awesome. You know, even their Moyne range, I've got the beautiful Buna Moyne Oloroso there. That's just fucking exquisite. But that's £300 a bottle now if you can pick up at auction. But it's sublime. Is it worth 300 quid? If you've tried it, then you'll pay 300 quid to get one. You know what I mean? And that's where this is, and that's where that falls into that bracket. This at the minute for me is priced, and I can reach that price point and pay that price point. You know, and I could buy a couple of them because it's that good, and I know I'll keep it for later down the road, and I'll buy it now. If I try and buy it, it's one of them. You don't know if they're going to do it every year. It's a batch whiskey. It comes out. I know they've done a 2024. There's no concrete evidence to say they're going to do a 2025 one because I think they only did that one because they never done a 12 Cask Strength last year, 2024. But I've heard in the grapevine, whether it's the Whiskey Mafia or whatever, they're going to do a 12 and a 25 this year. So that'd be cool. Sorry, a 12 and a 21 this year. You're either a Buna fan or you're not. You know, sometimes we all have the distilleries that we like. I'm a Kilkerran man. Kilkerran all day long. Anything that comes out with Kilkerran, I just buy it. Regardless. Try it, buy it. You know. But yeah. Any closing thoughts on this one, guys, before we try and break it down into picking a winner?
It's gonna be hard to beat this one.
Who wants to go first?
Yes.
The order I've ranked them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll embarrass myself first if you want.
Have you done it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, since you said that, I've been kind of ordering them as you went through them. So,
let me get a pen.
Starting from the worst, but I emphasise the worst is still kind of
not the worst.
6.5 out of 10. It's still an excellent whiskey, so it's just lower down the rank.
Okay, where you gone?
So the first one was the 12-year-old, the James McTaggart. That was bottom of my list here. Lovely whiskey, but bottom of my list and all that.
Okay.
Then this is the one that's going to surprise everybody, I suspect. Was next worst is the Cadenheads.
Okay.
I suspect that surprises everyone, but that's well down the list there.
Any reason why? What you think? What's your reasoning?
Just didn't
Hey,
hit the
Sherry.
mark, I guess. Just didn't hit the
Okay.
mark. And when I'm ranking them against excellent whiskies, I mean, they're all excellent.
Okay.
So I'm just ranking them against each other in my personal flavours.
Cool.
Next was the Old Particular,
Speyburn, yeah.
which is lovely. Then the Lochlea Cask Strength, so it didn't win, despite my bias.
Yeah.
And then, this is going to surprise you as well, the Bunnahabhain
Yeah.
and the Benromach won it, in my mind.
Okay, Benromach won, yeah. No, listen. There's a reason, David, why this was my first whiskey in the whiskey series that whiskey I never want to stop drinking. There's a
Yeah,
reason.
I
That's
can
in there.
understand that. It was delicious. They were all brilliant,
Yeah.
so I don't want to slate any of them, but that would be my order.
So this is my plan, guys. And when I do these whiskey packs, I just don't want to just have filler in there. I want all of them to be, and I want, when it comes to this stage where you've got to rate them and rank them, then I want you guys to then say, you know, fucking how hard it is to rank. It's easy when you got your tasting in it, and you go, yeah, that's first, that's second, that's third, that's fourth, that's no brainers. I think when I want to do these tastings, I want to make it harder for you to squirm and go, you know what? Fucking hell, that was tough.
Yeah, I'd agree.
No,
That was tough.
whiskey was great, but fucking picking a winner's tough.
Yeah. But I'm going to see if I can get a bottle of that Benromach. That was lovely. That was delicious.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy to pick up, mate. It's easy peasy, man. Lemon squeezy.
Going to be going for it.
No difficult. That would be difficult to find. You might struggle to find that one. That you want to search around for the 2009.
Yeah.
58.8, but there'll be lots of batches of it, man. There'll be loads of it kicking around. Anybody else want to put the mix into the ring?
I'm happy to do mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like none. I liked all of these. This was a great lineup. I think you know from my previous appearances on here that I don't hesitate to say if I don't like something.
Yeah.
It's in sixth. I feel bad saying this, but in sixth I put the Lochlea. Not that it was bad. It was just a bit younger and kind of maybe lacking something the others had. In fifth I put the Arran, which I really enjoyed, but just not as much as the others.
Arran. Yeah.
Then the Speyburn, which was good fun, but like the problem was the top three for me were just so good that it was hard for the other three to get it on that. I had second and third very close, but in third I put the Ord, in second I put the Benromach. They were very very close, but I just thought which one of these would I reach for more often. I probably have more whiskeys that are like the Ord than I do that are like the Benromach. So I'd probably lean towards the Benromach. And in first, I know this is a cliche, like it's going chalk, but I love that Buddha. I'm sorry. It's just I wish I had a bottle of it. It was amazing.
I'll drop you a note, Andrew, every next time I get a fucking voucher on it.
Yeah, I actually checked the site you mentioned and they've sold it.
Yeah.
Well, we had some similarities. There were some sort of more or
No,
less.
we're not going to be different, guys. There's no winners and no losers, guys. It's just that's what we're tasting is what we're tasting is. That's how it is. Love the Lochlea barley, followed by Cask Strength, and I think Lars is liking a wee bit of Lochlea. I don't. He's in the States. I'm sure he's in the States. Lars, forgive me if you're not in the States, mate, but I've had 6 Cask Strength whiskies, man. So
it's interesting.
Is the barley a core range for them?
Yes.
Was
Barley's
It's
a
interesting
full
he
range,
puts the
yeah.
fallow against the Cask Strength. That's very interesting.
Yeah, again, David.
He's putting the fallow above the Cask Strength. I find that really interesting because I'd always go for the Cask Strength.
Right. Yeah,
At least if I've
okay.
read that correctly,
Well, but
that's what he's done.
So the cash strengths are pretty different though, aren't they? Because they
Yeah.
do the batch one I think was more this bourbon influence one. And I think the batch two is more heavily sherry, isn't it? Big
Yeah.
Oloroso, big dark fucking black thing.
Yeah.
No, he's in Canada, man. Oh, I've just upset him, man. Sorry, mate. Cash strength, man. I can't help it.
Did Lochlea
No.
do a kind of stout finish as well? They did, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, which was, I think, very nice. I think I had a taste of it. I haven't got a bottle.
Oh, the
but I think
fallow
it tasted
is
lovely.
after the fallow is after the cash strength. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they did
Well,
a they did an overtone, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's a in Yoker, the brewery
right, yeah,
done
yeah.
a whiskey finished, and then they did it the other way as well. They done a beer finished in the whiskey cask. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You up, Paul?
Yeah, I'm good.
What you got?
So, number 6, Lochlea.
Is that the worst one, Lochlea?
Number 5.
Okay.
I don't want to say worst, no, but it was number
Okay,
6.
your least favourite.
Oh, yeah, all particular 5.
Speyburn, yeah. 15 that is, by the way.
Yeah, Arran 4.
Arran.
Benromach 3.
Benromach, wow. And I
And then
take
the
it you're going
Ord,
what the
number 2.
Hord and the Bunna. Hord and Bunna, yeah.
And then Bunna 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mark, you've got the chance of distinguishing who the winner's going to be and who the loser's going to be.
It might be a wee
I
bit wildly different.
I can't stop sniffing this fucking whiskey, by the way. It's probably going to look weird on the camera. All I'm doing is sniffing the fucking thing.
So number 6, I actually went for the Glenallachie. Just I think because it was next to the Bunna, that's maybe kind of skewed it a wee bit, you know. So
That's where my thinking was when I was laying out the layout. I think is it close to the Bunna or is it setting somebody up for the Bunna? Is it going to fall? Is it high enough ABV to stick at that end of the table? I thought it was, and Andrew was right. It was so heavily sherried that I thought, yeah, that's the only place it could go, but it might suffer because of it. But
definitely, I just don't think it had the kind of same depth as the Bunna, and maybe that's what's made me rate it a wee bit lower, you know.
I've got a
But I
feeling
still liked it.
Mark's going to put the Lochlea as the winner, man. I've got a feeling, man. It's in my blood.
No. So I think I'm going to get flung out of Ayrshire next because number 5 I had Arran.
Arran, okay.
Again, I like them all.
Yeah.
And then 4 I've got Lochlea.
Yeah.
And then 3 I went for the Benromach.
Ben, yeah.
And 2 the Speyburn. I don't know why, I just really enjoyed that one. It was quite a big surprise.
Got a result there, isn't it? Spey's got a result, and you gone Bunna?
And Bunna number 1.
Wow, okay. So
The only person that didn't make it the winner.
oh, and no, you might be the you might know. I've still to put mine in.
Oh, of course, yeah. But I think, given your comments to date,
It's whiskey of the year, David. Whiskey
I
of the
think
year,
we'd all
mate.
be stunned if you didn't give it number 1 spot.
Oh, Dave's off to the sports bar. All the best, Dave. Give me a wee shout when you get back, mate. I'm back on the 19th of September, mate. Give me a wee shout. If you want a pack, give me a shout. Whatever. We'll sort something out. Enjoy Malta. Enjoy your holiday. Take it easy. Just think of all them that fun you're missing out on London, mate. Just think of all that fun you're missing out on. Sitting there on your arse in Malta.
I'm going to have another wee taste of the Benromach since that was my number one. I'm going to have another wee dram of it.
Listen, guys, can I tell you my thought on these, right? My thought process on these. I'm thinking pretty much 5 or 6 of these out of these, any other tasting would win. I think they're all in such a good tasting side by side. It's like putting a Springbank 10, Hazelbank 10, Kilkerran 12, Arran 10, putting them all in the same tasting, right? And I guarantee you're going to get 2's going to go for Arran 10, 2's going to go for Springbank 10, 2's going to go for Kilkerran 10. It's one of those, I think the tasting on their own merits, they're in a proper fucking taste here. And that's why I think you've got to get a result. But you stick that in any one of these in a different tasting, I'm sure it'd fare much, much better. So, me, where am I going? So, don't shoot me, man. Don't shoot me. Lochlea's my fucking least favourite, right?
Consider yourself shot.
Lochlea.
Same.
But, as you said, they're all good. They're all nice. They're all wonderful. So there's no winners and there's no losers. We have to pick an order, right? So, I'm going to go Speyburn 15 next. Speyburn, I've got it done here, man. Let me check my thingy. Speyburn 15, Lochlea. Arran. I hate it. Arran 12. It's my favourite 12 ale ever. Arran. Then I'm going to go. You're right. The odd 19 is right up my street, guys. It's my whiskey of the festival at Ayr. Tasted it, loved it, couldn't get it out of my head. And it's one of those big sherry bombs that if you want a sherry bomb, then yeah, bang, you're all over it. ABV, I'd love to have tasted it at 55 or 56 or 57. I'd love to have had that at that kind of strength. But the Benromach's just been picked. And I think you know by who. So I'm gonna try and have an overview here, right? Bunna's won. Looking at this, I think the Benromach's came second. The tasting.
Just pour myself another dram of it, and I'm smelling it, and wow, delicious.
The Benromach.
Yeah, absolutely. Just on the nose.
Incredible, again. Man. Oh. And that's the thing for me with when you look at distilleries, when you look at areas, you look at Speyside. It doesn't taste to me like a typical Speyside, and I don't think any of them taste like a You could blind. I don't think you could pick it out as a Speyside.
Yeah.
No.
You know, and I think it's the smoky element that it has. Is that wee bit of smoke in it?
Yeah.
This tonight tasted smokier than I've ever tasted it. I don't know how that happened or where it's all the ones in front of you have enlightened the senses. But awesome dram. I'm glad that you've all enjoyed it because it's going to be my first whiskey in the new whiskey series that I'm going to do on video. Glad to see it's gone down. I hate for me to do the tasting tonight and it got fucking shot down. And then my videos comes out and said, "Oh yeah, it's my never stop drinking this stuff." I'm glad it's done well. Who's disappeared? He's gone off. Paul's having some issues, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll come up and tell me when it comes back on. Let's go, Paul. Oh, Petehead's getting off. Frank, I'm calling it a day. Gonna hit the sack early morning tomorrow. Thanks for organising all you slants. Frank, it's been a pleasure as always, mate. Thanks for dropping by, mate. I think they're all saying goodbye to Frank. Whiskey, Frank Livers, Lars is living Benromach. I don't know on your trip, Lars, if you're going to head up to the Speyside, it's definitely worth a visit. I'll catch up with you nearer the time and we'll organise something. Yeah, I've got a wee message here for Dave. But no, super stuff. Guys, another tasting done. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully everybody's watching's enjoyed it. It's carried on. We're coming up for 2.5 hours, man, which is usually a good sign that we can I think somebody's next time. Catch it on the replay, mate. I don't know if you've just popped in, but thanks for dropping by. Yeah, no, they can that couple of hours has just flown by, man. Good whiskey. This is still. Oh man. If anybody wants a sample of this, man, they want to get back to me quickly because I don't think it's going to last too long. What's this one here? On a Buna tasting 2 weeks' time in London. Just looked at the 21-25 as part. Oh yeah, there is. So there's going to be a 20-25.
I'm very jealous of Dave because I didn't get a spot on that tasting.
Did you try? Did you?
No, I did. It's just the club's bigger than the number of spots they have on the tastings.
Right.
So they balloted it, and
You need to be quick. You need to be quick.
That's the problem with London. Too many people.
Andrew. There's no problem, mate. Don't worry about it, right? If there's a Buna 21 in 2025, right, I'll buy it. And I'll make sure you get some of it.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, that one. It's I was just
I'll make sure you get to taste it, mate.
So where in London are you, Andrew?
I'm in sort of southeast, so Abbey Wood.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I worked in London for about 10 years, so I kind of know it. Too many people, too small space, as I say.
Yeah, no, I lived in Edinburgh for a number of years, but then had to move down to London for work. It's fine. Like it's got a great whiskey scene, but I miss Scotland.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant for doing things and connectivity. You can go anywhere in the world just so easily. Yeah. Yeah. So absolutely. It's got a lot of advantages, but just COVID did me a favour. It grounded me and stopped me going there. I thought, brilliant.
No, I get it. It's it takes a lot out of you sometimes.
The only thing that's great about these tastings, right, is somebody has picked a £60 bottle of whiskey over a £275 bottle of whiskey as their favourite whiskey.
Is that me?
You know what I mean? That's you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just goes to show you that it's all up in the air when it comes to the tastings.
Yeah.
I'm always interested to think if I'd have done this blind, how it would have came out, and if it was blind, do you think it would have came out in a different order?
Absolutely.
If it was blind.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
that's something to be.
This blind would have been fascinating.
Say again.
I said doing this lot blind would have been fascinating. I think the Buna still would have won, but I don't know.
I think there's so many preconceptions in your mind because a lot of the tasting of whiskey is just memories and perceptions and triggering things. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of that goes on. And as soon as somebody says Ardbeg to me, I go, I can't get in there. Just give me a, but blind is different.
I love blind tastings because they always humble you.
Yeah,
I always remember I did a blind tasting of a Campbelltown blind tasting, right? And to give you a quick mix, what was in it? It was Hazelburn 10, Springbank 10, Kilkerran 12, Glen Scotia. What's the Glen Scotia core range one? That's the cheap one. I think we had a core range Glen Scotia in there. We did the long row, non-age statement long row, and I'm trying to think the other one, what the other one was. But to get an idea, Springbank 10 came last in the blind tasting, and Kilkerran 12 came second last in the tasting. And the one that won it was the long row heavily peated, won it.
Right.
Surprising.
And the Glen Scotia was second. The Glen Scotia double barrel, I think it's something like double oak, something like that it was. Came second. And that's blind. You know, and I think if we'd have known what they were, if we'd have known what they were, they'd never have come out in that result.
Because most people who are drawn to Campbelltown don't like the peated. I mean, I know Longmore is, but I mean, most people that's as drawn that way aren't so much fans of the peated. So it's surprising the peated one won.
Yeah, no, and I think it might have just been in the chat. The guys just preferred peated. You know, the tasting. Some of the guys have got a tasting for peat rather than everything else. But we are surprised that it came out that way, and it just shows when the blind tasted. So, just a thought, guys, for the next tasting. Do you want to do a peated one? You thinking peated?
Yes, well, I'm up for it. I mean, I love peat.
Yeah,
blind peated.
Yep.
Blind peated, yes.
There's so much potential for trouble with that, but
that would be so embarrassing.
Blind peated, no. Andrew knows about embarrassing, man. He knows about embarrassing with the alleged last blind, man.
There'll probably be a non-peated one in there. That's the one I'll choose as my favourite.
Let me think what I'll come up with. It's probably going to be into November, guys. How he's fixing anything going on in November? November looks like a good month before Christmas.
Glasgow Whiskey Festival, 8th of November.
Yeah, I guess
I won't date around there, mate. I'm going to be in Glasgow for then, so I won't date around then, man.
I have Glasgow Whiskey Festival and actually Manchester Whiskey Festival as well.
You seen that as well? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll see you there, mate.
Yeah, well, I'll be there.
See you there. I'll make sure you buy me a dram. Make sure you buy me a Bunnahabhain 21.
Are they going to be there?
I'm there, mate. Yeah, I'm going to be there, mate. Yeah, why would I be in Manchester and no fucking go to the Manchester Whiskey Festival?
Yeah, as it happens, one of my friends from Edinburgh moved there, so she and I go to Manchester every year.
So listen, if you come to Manchester, you in Manchester regularly? Are you up visiting now and again?
Not that often. I'll be up for the weekend to
give me
catch
a shout.
up.
Whenever you're in Manchester, mate, give me a shout, man. You can come over and sample some of this shit.
Given those bottles around you, that would be. I would. You can keep me away.
Absolutely. So let me know if you're in Manchester. Let me know if you're up. When are you up before? You just up for the festival and away again?
I'm just going to be up for the weekend.
So you're there all weekend.
Yep.
So there might be a chance you want to pop over on Sunday. You can pop over on the Sunday and
that'd be brilliant.
Some stuff. Cool. I'll catch up with you with that. We'll catch up with that. Guys, we've just about pissed everybody off in the chat because there's only 5 left. So good luck to them 5. I'm just wondering if that 5 is us 5.
It might be.
That might just be us 5.
Maybe.
Everybody else is trying to run out and all fucked off and they've all done one. So if it's just us 5, then guys, thanks very much. It's been a great tasting. If there's 5 still in the chat that's no us 5, big props for hanging on this long, guys. It's been great. Let me just see who's finishing off and who's. I've missed a bit of the chat here. Been a 12 Cask Strength, all time great. Not liking the price increase. It's a $5, man. Ted, it's a $5. In the UK, it's a $5. I don't know if it's any different in the UK. In the US, that may be tariffs, and that may be your mate Gordon. Donald, who's done all that. I missed a bit of chat. Yeah, I think we're up to date. Cool. I think we're all good, guys. So I'm going to end it. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure having you all in. Great to have the two new guys, Mark and David. Hope you can invite you back to come back on a future tasting. I'll keep links. I'll drop links into you're in the Ayrshire group tasting. So I'll drop anything that I'm doing. I'll drop it into there for you. And if you want to pick it up, then great. You two reprobates. So I've got you guys on fucking speed dial. So I'll let you know what's happening. I think we're going to go. It sounds like we want to go peated. So that seems to be the kind of vibe. So I've got some really nice fucking peated whiskey that I don't drink. So there's going to be some good stuff coming out. So yeah, super cool. Big thanks, guys. Thanks for all popping in. Let me drop you out and I'll finish this off. If you hang in the back room, guys, I'll have a wee quick chat before we before I end. I'll end this live and then I'll chat to you guys afterwards. We can have a wee catch up and as well, haven't I? Yeah, cool. Guys, thank you very much. Done a live stream done. Whiskey tasting, Cask Strength live to you. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you can, if you catch up on the live stream or you catch up and then all that, great. Love to hear your comments. Have you tried any of these whiskies? Have you not tried them? Have you sampled them before? Are you a Cask Strength guy? Are you not a Cask Strength? Are you a sherry lover? Are you a bourbon guy? Or are you like Frank and you're a he doesn't like wine? I'm sure Frank's missus must like wine, man. But other than that, guys, I'm Alan. I'm the whiskey friend, as always. Thanks for dropping by, and as always, the pleasure's the sharing. Bunnahabhain 21 doing the hat. Nice and responsibly, of course. But until next time, guys, see you soon. That was all right, fellas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, my God, that was just such a great flight.
You need to be the judge. It was your show.
Hold on. Hold on. Just while you're there, guys, I'm just going to pour some more.
I'm drinking the Arran one since that was the bottom one of my list. So I thought, might as well finish that.
Bad boy stuff, man.
But delicious. Thank you very much, Alan. Really loved that. That was great. Yeah. Thank you very much.
David, that Arran for me, I was surprised how poorly that fared. I think it was kind of mid-range. I think it was mid to bottom. I think.
It was all because of the competition.
Yeah.
No, that for me, if I put that in any other tasting, right? If I just set a tasting up saying, right, let's put this in, let's put that in, and stick that in the middle of it, then I think it would fare better. I'm not saying it's going to win every single tasting. For me, it's one of my favourite whiskies, man. One of my favourite 12s. One of my favourite Arrans. That for me competes with. I know you said earlier it doesn't, but I think it compares with any Arran core range. That's a special bottle that he's put together. Thinking, yeah, I'm going out with a bang. I'm going to put something special in. That for me was special. That's a special whiskey, man. But in this tasting, I think they're all special whiskies, man. They're all great. They're all spectacular. They're all wonderful. And I think if I hadn't put a Bunnahabhain 21 in, it would have been interesting. I think I would have stuck something else in. It'd have been a bit more interesting to see what was. I think I kind of stacked it towards the end.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to complain that you included that because that was amazing.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, if that was a bonus to the tasting, man, right? The bonus entry to the tasting. I knew it was going to blitz the fucking thing because it's just one of them whiskies. It's out there. It's like David's fucking Rosebank 32-year-old, right? If I put that in the tasting, then yeah, if people know it's a 32-year-old Rosebank, then it's going to smash it, isn't it?
It'd be interesting the blind. That would be interesting.
Yeah,
blind, wouldn't it?
Totally. Yeah.
Because
Let's
because
the
we
blind.
know what it is, we all go, oh, but it'd be interesting.
No. Trust me, guys. Trust me. If I put this in a fucking blind, this is still smashing it, man.
You said I chose a £68 bottle over a.
Oh, you're right.
200?
No, I know that. Yeah, you're right. This is still smashing it blind, man, because good whiskey always comes through, man. You know, and you can say, yeah, Springback 10 came last in the fucking tasting and it's good whiskey, but it was up against its peers. It was up against the Kilkerran 12, the Hazelburn 10. I love the Hazelburn 10, man. Right?
Yeah.
Hazelburn 10 for me is a bit batchy because you get some great ones and you get some shit ones. But same with Springback 10, they're all batch products. But yeah, no, this for me is the bad boy whiskey, man. This is a badass fucking. But David, I think I need to send you another sample of this, man, to make sure your cognitive thing is working properly, man. Make sure your tasting palate's working properly, man. But no, you've picked a crack of the Benromach. For me, it's a whiskey close to my heart, and as I said, it's going to be the first review of that series. Whiskies I never want to stop drinking. I never want to stop drinking that Benromach Cask Strength.
Yeah, and
know.
the order I put them in is not the order I expected.
Right.
Really wasn't from the names. I expected the Cadenheads to be way above that. I was really surprised that was my second last. Really
I think the Cadenheads probably got killed by the oversherry and the 51.8.
Yeah.
I think the 58.8 maybe done in the Cadenheads. I think that smoky thing got you, man. You're a fucking peathead.
True.
So the smoke blew you away, man. You got fucked by the smoke.
Absolutely.
You know? And I think if that Oloroso Ord had smoke in it, then I think you would have
could have changed
it differently.
Yeah.
I think you're a smoky head, and that was right up your road. Is the smoky vibe, and it's the only one I think is smoky was the Benromach.
Yeah. So it's maybe no surprise it topped the list for me. Yeah.
That's why it ended your list, and it's if you can pick that up for £60 a bottle, mate, then that's a.
Listen, after this, I'm online trying to get a
bottle. Go to Benromach's website and see what it is on Benromach.
I'm going for it.
Shop around though. Go to the Whiskey Exchange and all them. But yeah, no, cool guys. Another one done. Another tasting. I'm always amazed that when we come to this stage that they've all been great, and I'm glad you've liked them all, and I'm glad that you've said, "Oh, it's hard to pick a winner because there's no." I don't want to put a mediocre whiskey into your tastings. I want them all to be fucking cool. I want them all to be good. I want them all to be judged in the tasting. You know? So, guys, just before we get off, I want to do a wee... Andrew, what's your sister-in-law's name?
Oh, Vicky.
Vicky, I want to do a wee toast to Vicky, man. So everything's going well with Vicky, all goes great, and best wishes sent to you, pal. But yeah.
Cheers, Alan.
Cheers,
Vicky,
Andrew.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great meeting you.
Wow. I just wanted an excuse to drink some more of that Buna 21, mate.
That's what I was cheering with too.
I just milked the situation, man. I just wanted to have another reason to try some more, man.
Oh man, I know, I do appreciate it though.
No, I hope everything's. I know it's tough, mate. Where are you up at the minute? Where's there?
I'm in Stoke-on-Trent.
Oh wow, man! What a shithole that is, man.
I love my in-laws, but I won't lie. I wish I'd married someone from Japan or something.
Oh, what a shithole, Stoke! I've got fond memories, Andrew, of Stoke. I spent many a year in Stoke. I used to work in Stoke.
Oh.
I used to travel from Manchester to Stoke every day, man. Forget this.
Why?
6 years, man. Right. I used to. I had a job where I used to go around and I used to manage a group of stores. And we had one in Stoke, and then we ended up. Let me give you a wee story. I got told I want you to go to Stoke on Monday. I want you to take some of you guys from Manchester. I want to take 5 guys from Manchester and drive to Stoke. And I want you to get into the shop in Stoke, right? And sack everybody. Sack the manager, sack all the staff, sack everybody, and put your guys in there for whatever. So ended up I did that. I sent my guys to the cafeteria. I went into the store and I sacked everybody in the shop, man. Sent them all, packed their bags, sent them on the way. And I spent about 3 months there. My guys were there for 3 months while we recruited new staff. Put us up in we rented a house in Stoke. Fenton was where we rented the house, I think, which is just outside Stoke. And then on and off, 6 years I was on and off for 6 years in Stoke, Manchester, Liverpool, Chester. Dotted around, man. But I spent a bit of time in Stoke. Stoke is a shithole, man.
It is. Look,
It reminds me of Dundee. It's like Dundee in Scotland. Anybody beat Dundee in Scotland?
Oh, come on, Alan.
I used to date someone from Dundee. So
Yes.
yeah.
It's like Dundee, man. Always relate. Always relate. When somebody says to me, somebody comes at my shop and go, "Oh, I'm travelling. Where do you live? Oh, I live in Stoke." I go, "For fuck's sake, man. That's like Dundee." And they don't get the Dundee thing, but if you're in Dundee, you get the Dundee thing. People recently have told me Dundee's better than it used to be.
You need to visit it. It's got a lot more going for it now.
Okay,
New money. Yeah. Absolutely.
I haven't been to Dundee in a while.
No, I'm thinking of Dundee. I'm thinking Dundee in the probably the 80s and 90s. Dundee.
Completely different. New station, which I designed. It's got the V&A, which I was involved in. Civil engineer.
You're a Dundee fan then, yeah, you're a Dundee fan.
I'm a Glaswegian. I was born in Glasgow, but I'll support anything in Scotland. I'll support anything in Scotland.
Did that end up 2-0 today to Dundee United?
Yeah.
Derby was today, wasn't it?
United beat them, 2-0.
Yeah. I can't believe the easiest thing in the world, Andrew, right? You've got 2 fucking clubs to live across the road. They live across the road to each other,
stretch your
right?
arms, you could touch both stadiums.
You think it would make much more sense for them to share a stadium, man?
Nah.
They could build this beautiful fucking stadium and share it. They don't want to do it.
I didn't. Sorry, which clubs are these?
Dundee and Dundee United.
Right.
They live across the road from each other, man. They've got one fucking stadium over there and the other stadium over here.
Literally.
And
separated by
it's like AC Milan and Inter Milan.
Yeah. They share, don't they? They share it. Makes sense, man. Anybody in the right fucking mind would say, let's build a fucking super stadium and share it, man. Not them. No. We want ours.
Rangers, Celtic. Yep.
No, but Rangers and Celtic are different. They're across the city.
Where were you born, Alan?
Glasgow.
See, Glaswegian. Yeah, okay.
I'm Glaswegian, mate. Yeah. I've been in Manchester for 40 years, man.
All right. Okay. No, as far as I'm a Glaswegian, but my parents moved to Troon when I was about 12, so I get dragged up in Troon.
I like that neck of the woods. You Saltcoats? You at Saltcoats?
I've moved up to Saltcoats. My parents are still in Troon. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Where are you, Mark?
Kilwinning.
Okay.
So
is that Kilwinning Rangers? Is it Kilwinning Rangers? Kilwinning?
It is. I don't really follow them, to be honest with you.
Kilwinning Rangers, isn't it?
Aye.
They can't be playing any worse than fucking Glasgow Rangers at the minute. So
Don't start me. Don't.
I'd probably
start
give
me.
them a game now.
You would
Oh,
cup
did
us.
you watching match today?
I saw a bit of it. Aye. It was. I mean, Scottish football now. I don't know what is going on, like, but that's the worst game I've ever seen.
There's no money in it. Football's all about money, and there's no money in Scottish football. Bottom line.
No.
How long do you think? How long do you think Martin's got? You think he's on his last legs?
I think so. Aye.
Here's my thought. I'm sorry to bore you guys who are not fucking Rangers fans, right? But Nico Raskin, right? I think he's got that all wrong, right? So I think Nico, they're thought about selling Nico in this transfer window, right? See, if I was Nico, I'd say, do you know what? Fuck it. I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm going to sit out because he knows this manager's on fucking thin ice. And he's gone. But I think there's rumours that Nico did this to get to Rangers. He did the same sort of thing when he left Standard Liège. I think he left there under a kind of wee bit of fucking turmoil and whatever to get out, and he's got out. But I think Rangers left their best player out today purely because the manager's not getting on with him.
You can tell by Andrew's blank face there that he's going, what the heck are they talking about?
Look at them. Are they all fucking... Are they all full of Cask Strength whiskey? What the fuck are they talking about, man?
No, it's just I just don't follow football. I moved to the UK about 20 years ago, and my loyalty for football internationally for football and rugby, generally speaking, is to Scotland because I lived there for so long.
So where did you start? Where were you born, Andrew?
In Canada.
Canada.
So
My sister's in Canada.
Montreal.
My sister emigrated to Canada in the 80s. So she stayed there a long time.
I've met so many people here who have family who moved to Canada.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I 6 years ago I moved to London for work. So that's. But I still cheer for Scotland internationally. But on the one thing that's interesting, on the 6th of September is a sporting event where I'm uniquely conflicted. It's women's rugby, which is one of the only sports where both Scotland and Canada are competitive. Curling is the other one. Yeah. So Scotland and Canada are playing each other, and I'm gonna probably still cheer for Canada because
that's where I'm from.
That's the only circumstance I would cheer for anyone above Scotland.
We are good at curling.
Yeah, we're not bad.
We are good at curling.
Yeah, you've beaten us in the Olympics a few times because you used to be Canada would just assume we get 2 medals from that, but unfortunately not anymore. But yeah, curling was invented in Scotland.
If you ever go to the Winter Olympics, man, we're kind of guaranteed a medal at the curling.
Guaranteed's a bit strong, but we're not bad.
Guaranteed is a bit strong.
Yeah.
I think we are. I'd hate to. I'm not a curling fan, but I've always seen it always pops up as the Scotland curling team has done whatever.
Yeah. Curling is the only sport I've ever played competitively. So
guys, it's been a pleasure.
I hold my heart close to that.
When I get back for holiday, I'll figure out what this kind of PT tasting thing is all about. If you're up for it, great.
Looking forward to it.
If you're not, I'll be disappointed. But I'll pick out some nice peated drams. I've got some nice peaty stuff kicking about that. I've got some stuff I can open actually that I've not done.
I will say the potential for a blind peated tasting, the humiliation potential is very high.
Yeah, I'd agree, Andrew.
Blind peated.
Yep.
Yeah. And the usual standard over there, guys, they'll be nice. They'll be not just a peated whiskey, they'll be nice peated whiskey. So, guys, as always, pleasure in the sharing. Thank you for dropping in. Thanks for your support. Dave, I'll catch up with you if you want some glasses. I'll drop in a link. I'll catch up with you in the chat and I'll
drop me a line.
there, mate. All right, yeah. Cool, mate.
Okay.
No
Cheers.
coins left.
Really
I've sold all
loved
my
this,
coins,
Alan.
man.
Thank you very much.
I've
Cheers,
sold
Alan.
3,000
Nice to meet
coins,
you
man.
all.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Cheers.
Take care.
Mm.
That's
Good
it.
boys. Thank you.
Bye.